Hello. Oh, wait. I can remove the YouTube window from. Go. I know there's no game audio. Now it should be there, hopefully. Let me check YouTube short stream real quick, just so everything's set up properly. Yep, okay, works. Just muted it real quick to double check that it works. Yeah. Awesome. That means everything is set up properly. I should enable a full volume. Me speaking again, that would be nice. With that, we can hop in. Woo! Okay, let me double check. I did some stuff. Hi, Yannick. You're here early. Wow. Surprised. How are you doing? No work today? Oh, I think you have a vacation, right? I think you remember your vacation. It just clicked. So how was your birthday? Did you celebrate well? Was good? By the way, I still have no idea why the alarm's not working properly. Like, I see no reason why they shouldn't play. But, just hope / think that it works. Yeah, because all alerts are on channel 1. Which is, by the way, also not correct. I actually need to move stuff around. Because when I recorded stuff, I changed things up because the split audio sometimes caused some issues. So I eventually need to set in there and actually make recording track 2, 3, 4 again. So 2 will be me alone, 3 will be game, and 4 will be other stuff like alerts. So I can record them if they're important, but I can also delete them. Channel 5 is currently for YouTube. So that has everything enabled, and yeah, like I said, it should just work like that normally. I'm not sure why it's not working. I need more test cases for that, but I hope that it's eventually fixed and just works again, because yeah, no idea what else I should do. Yay. Anyway, let's play some CCC. I'm still a bit sweaty because I went for a walk for an hour before streaming, so a little bit out of air and a little bit wet because it's also raining outside, so probably not the best time to go for a walk, but I want to keep my daily walk going, and I think that's why this is a good event to actually know. I think I want to start with the Lumina Square. I went first. There might be some, hopefully, audio that I can play, or I have just a bit of stuff to voice that I can just play without reading. Here I feel like I need to read a lot more, which is why I'm not wanting to do that. So hello, Gene. Long time no see. So you're the stand-in manager for your gardening today? No wonder your top tier VIP member, can't even get the video store manager to watch a movie with me. Hasn't been that long. So that's what this is about. Well, you do have hobbies that are hard to pin down. Good thing that besides movies, I also got favorite flowers. Well, not really flowers per se. More like little things that don't stand out but have the spark and a hint of alluring danger, you know? Ich musste heute spontan einen Gleittag nehmen, weil über die Nacht das Glas von meinem Außenspiegel auf der Fahrerseite rausgefallen ist. Ja, da musst du vorsichtig sein. Das Problem hat man auch, weil er ziemlich rumgewackelt hat. Muss man auch wieder reindrücken, aber es hat dann funktioniert. Aber wenn er rausfällt, ist er vermutlich kaputt gegangen und dann ja. Blöd. Schade für dich. Der Geburtstag wird erst gefeiert. Und wo ist meine Einladung? Hallo? Alles gut. Dann hoffe ich mal, du hast einen schönen Geburtstag, den du dann feiern kannst, wenn es soweit ist. Vermutlich am Wochenende dann. Ja, zumindest meine Vermutung. But let's focus on the present. You've been honoring your flower arranging skills lately, haven't you? Honing, sorry. And I happen to need some flowers. The theme is something like a heartbroken maiden offering parting flowers to her star-crossed lover. A bouquet then? No. If it were a bouquet, wouldn't the lover's guilt and sorrow wither away along with the flowers? Such an intense emotion shouldn't stay with him for a long time. So that every time he carefully tends to the flowers, he will be reminded of the girl, who was just as lovely as cherished. Let me think. Cold, harsh, really cages the girl love-filled heart. All her romantic sentiments are powerless against this person. What do you think of this design? Such a complex scenario. You're a smart one. If the flowers truly capture the essence of my proposal, I'll buy you a ticket to the play. What do you think? Something doesn't feel right. Well, let's focus on arranging these flowers. By using red flowers at the top for love-filled hearts, pink flowers in the middle for romantic sentiments, and blue or purple flowers at the bottom for cold and harsh reality. If the flowers are romantic enough, they should deliver Shane's message. I'll give it a try then. Okay, nothing special here, so let's go with the fancy one. We said red on the top, pink in the middle. This one to give more heart pinks, and purple at the bottom. Just like that, easy. A prop needed for chain stage play. Purely passion enveloped by cold reality. No matter how romantic the words, you feel powerless in this moment. Ah, so these are the flowers. Young and tender, love struggles to grow, yet it feels like it could be drowned out by cold reality at any moment. Even I get teary eyes when I see these flowers and think of the story. It's already romantic and heartbreaking enough. I'll take them with me then. Did you forget something? What about the play? Alright, I have to take it with me. Jane casually pulls out the sticky note and effortlessly scribbles a line on it. 10 minutes, Ballet Twins wrote, enjoy the show. Don't miss the opening act in the show, manager. I even have a small cameo in it. If you think I'm not quite hitting the mark as a supporting actor, remember to intervene in time. With the pot of flowers with a long and complicated backstory, Jane heads towards Ballet Twins. It should be a good time to follow and check it out now. What are we going to see? Backseat. I'm sorry. Hold up, Jane looks a bit different now. She's already in disguise? I love you, I really do. But your family, my life, and everything else about me. I don't deserve you, but at least these flowers can stay by your side in my stead. This pot of flowers, it's better than me. It won't disturb your life, nor bring you shame to your family like I would. As long as you take care of it, I'll bring you peace whenever you look at it. It will bring you peace. No, Astral, don't leave me. Who's Astral? I don't want to either. But you should take these flowers with you. Make sure to take good care of them. What a gentle breeze passes by and the petals brush against the leaves. That soft tussle will be my last whisper, left behind at your side. No, I won't listen. This is no end. It can't be. The elegant dressed man refused to accept the final gift from his beloved. Amidst the struggle, the flower pot slips from Jane's handles and shatters on the ground. Suddenly, Jane's words from earlier come to mind. If you think I'm not quite hitting the mark as a supporting actor, remember to intervene anytime. This must be the moment Jane hinted at, so stop them. Jane appears to panic the moment someone else shows up. You, who are you here? Why are you here? Why are you still involved with him? Come with me home now. No, at least give me time to say goodbye. No, you're coming with me right now. Are you leaving me here for him? You're being completely unreasonable. A blue bot like you will only bring her misfortune. She belongs with me. Fine, maybe you're right, but it was never my intention. I truly love her. Taking advantage of the man's moment of hesitation, you pretend to drag Jane away. As she's being pulled along, she puts on a teary voice while also casually wiping off her makeup. Finally, you reach a spot out of her sight. We can talk here. He won't hear us. Astra? You don't like the name? It's inspired by the superstar from Redo. And hey, your little improv just now was really impressive, manager. Anyway, back to where we were. The gentleman's family holds influence over mining affairs in the Outer Ring. Together until one of my colleagues spent several weeks engaging in a little knock-knock romance with him. But he's rather stubborn, so the whole breakup part got handed off to me. I see. Wouldn't it be called catfishing? Good question. Strictly speaking, I guess you could say I was being a bit deceptive. But manager, judging by how well you played along just now, no matter how you look at it, we're accomplice now. As my accomplice, I need you to keep our little secret. A flower arrangement from earlier. Such a pity. If you arrived just a bit earlier, it wouldn't have ended up shattered. Perhaps the little lord would have even let me take the flowers back. I guess that counts as a little slip up in your romantic performance. Now you owe me a romantic gift, right? Be sure to make it up to me when you get the chance. Me? Huh? Nani? Yo bro, what's up? Proxy? Orchidea isn't here? That's okay, I'm sure your tastes are just as good as Orchidea's. Are you here to plant flowers, Anton? Not for myself. Honestly, I'd rather have a full pot of pretty decorative that doesn't need any upkeep. If they light up, even better. But I think Ben has something else in mind. He specially asked me to buy a flower pot. I bet he's planning to start growing flowers. Please pick the most expensive flowers for him. I'm not the type to be singing with a bros. Ben's gonna be over the moon when he gets super fancy flowers. Really? Are you sure? Proxy, are you doubting my judgment? Look, here's the message Ben sent me. Bring back a flower pot, a heavy one. Clear as day. If he wasn't planning to start growing flowers, where would you buy a pot of flowers? Besides, given how materialist Ben is and his usual interest, suddenly wanting to grow flowers makes perfect sense. When you put it like that, that does make sense. Absolutely, trust me on this. Please arrange flower pot with all the most expensive flowers in the shop for Ben. On itself, it has to be metal and heavy enough to avoid getting it over at the construction site. Ben is as thoughtful as ever. I've even saved the money I was going to spend on my bro's upkeep. I'm gonna be the one to protect the first step of Ben's path to becoming a gardener. Anton's request is simple enough, just a metal flower pot with the most expensive flowers. But is it really what Ben meant? Okay, I'll give it a try. What else is it glowing? Like, that's the only thing that glows in my book. Oh. But it's not the most expensive then anymore, but whatever.
幸せとはまるで蝶のよう。
Anton's floor art starting point. Creation for Ben. Ben is so thoughtful. This bucket will surely be well taken care of. Not bad at all, Proxy. You really are good at everything. By the way, since the flowers were prepared by you, how about joining me at Brent Street construction site? Everyone hasn't seen you in a while. We miss you. That's a bit too mushy. Saying things like that really throws me off. But hey, Ben is here too. If you go, you could also explain the meaning behind these flowers. Sounds good. I was just wondering, why does Ben even need a flower pot in the first place? Don't overthink it. Just wait for Ben to shower us with praise. When the big guy sees how expensive the flowers I bought back are, he'll be touched. He might even cry. I really hope I'm doing a good voiceover for you guys. I'm trying my best here, okay? I'm trying. Yeah, let me take a sip before we start this dialogue so I can keep the performance up. And before he wants a flower pot to feed the dogs. That's my current prediction, but let's see.
お、プロ棋士じゃねえか。ちょうど話してたとこだ。お前の作ったこいつが最高に活かしてるってな。ベンのやつも大層5万円だぜ。なあ、ベン。そうなんだ。プロ棋士さんの手は小さくて器用だからな。フラワーアレンジメントに向いているとは前々から思っていた。いやー、いい植木鉢を作ってもらったな。とはいえ、それなりの出費だったから忘れず帳簿にはつけておかないとな。
You guys are keeping something from me. Just tell me whatever it is you want to say.
二人して歯切れが悪いというかなんというか、注文に行き違いでもあったかな。気にせず言ってくれていいよ。
やっぱプロ棋士には何もかも見通しだな。花を植えるわけでもねえのに植木鉢を欲しがるやつがいるなんてな。まあ確かに俺もちゃんと説明できていなかった。植木鉢が欲しいというのはそのままの意味で植木鉢だけが欲しかったんだ。まったくこれも全部君たちがやんちゃすぎるせいだぞ。水入れや食器をどんなものに変えても片っ端からひっくり返して。
Yep, as predicted. Two little dogs play on the side, biting each other's muscles and rolling around on the ground in a mock fight. At the same time, you can hear them whining and knocking things over as if to supplement Ben's words.
こういう希代の暴れん坊がいる家は重たくて大きい植木鉢を食器にすればひっくり返されないと読んだんだ。だからこの2匹のために買ってやるつもりだったんだが。
Oh, I see. Just remember to explain next time.
そういうことか。安藤さんからの注文には何か引っかかっていたんだ。次からはちゃんと説明してくれればいい。
とんだ早とちりだったぜ。次からはちゃんと確認すっからよ。
Just as you're about to set this pot aside, a familiar figure appears.
あら、アキラくんも工事現場に用事が？
Just here to deliver flowers. Just doing my duty as a temporary manager.
僕は店長代理としてここにいるんだ。花はお客さんの家まで届けるのが朝露だろ。たとえ臨時の店長でも僕が足を運ぶべきだと思ってね。
Orchidea's eyes the pot of flowers and some bar from Dew Gardening, the really expensive one.
どうやらあなたの営業力をもってすればお店に並ぶ高価な花々もあっという間に売り切れてしまいそうですね。
ああ、そうだそうだ。ランさん、例の件で来てくれたんだろう。こっちも手がかりがないか探し回ったんだが、見つかったのは。
はい、見つかったのは
この2匹の子犬だけだ。
The clue's been found. The two so-called white hounds are currently whining due to not having sturdy enough food bowls.
とにかくお疲れ様でした。見つからなかったのも仕方ありません。あのお花は私が思っていた以上に珍しいもののようですからお手間を取らせてしまいましたね。お花のことは私が別の方法を考えておきますので、私と店長代理さんは一旦失礼してもいいでしょうか。
おう、構わねえぜ。ただもし時間があったらでいいんだけどよ。
Bring a flower pot over?
時間ができたら改めて植木鉢を届けに来るよ。 子犬たちの食器として使いたいなら石でできているものがいいんじゃないかな。
ちげえね、一丁頼んだぜ。
You and Orchidea head back to the flower shop. Oh, I need to click. Should we go there about today's business? Thank you for your hard work, part-time manager. Looks like it's almost closing time. Did anything special happen today? Person Larkin's message. I understand. Really takes the weight off my shoulders. Now I just need to continue visiting the flower supplies I had arranged with Finn. Once I get the flowers right, I make sure to send them back promptly. Fill a bamboo with a neck pillow and work back past by Titus. That's the kind-hearted flower shop manager and florist. Oh, my sunflowers are blooming beautifully. They're so full of energy that several flowers ahead are even competing for space above the vase. Evidently, my flower care skills are still with me. Looking at them before heading out in the morning instantly lifts my mood. How's your work going? Terrible. It's getting even worse. My boss' arrogance has somehow turned into a strange anxiety, spreading all over the office. They keep shouting things like, and go find it. Are we just going to stand by and let them stop working while pacing back and forth? I don't get it at all. I think it might have understood a little. Could it be this much of a coincidence? The happiness I get from the sunflowers can only last so long. To ease my boss' anxiety and keep him from causing trouble, I have no choice but to work overtime late into the night. Overtime, Boo, you poor thing. Here's a bouquet of daisies. They don't need much space to grow and should complement your sunflowers nicely. Thank you for your kindness, good-hearted manager. Not sure when I'll finally get out of this mess and bring home a pot of flowers on my own. See you next time. Overtime Boo leaves. Poor little thing. It seems like a very dedicated programmer. I hope I can find a better job. Oh, I'll need to trouble you with helping out of you gardening a little longer. But since there's no longer the press of searching for Nivea and not as many flower supplies I need to visit, I'll be back to take over the flower shop soon. Nivea? Who mentioned this name before? Until then, I'll be counting on you. Magic Band, ich bin gerade in CCC drin, meine Hugo zu verbessern. Oh, du hast einen Hugo bekommen. Glückwunsch. Wie sieht dein Hugo-Bild aktuell aus? Läuft soweit ganz gut. He knew business. Okay, I did not expect Nicole to be here. Roxy, are you here to buy flowers too? I didn't know you were into gardening. Don't tell me you're trying to steal my business. Not unless you're opening a flower shop. What's your game plan this time? Me? I just discovered a money-making opportunity that only the sharpest hollerators can sniff out. I do need a pot of flower. If you're currently helping Orchidea do gardening, then I guess I'll place my order with yours. What are you getting into this time? Shh. I've got this super reliable middleman. He says there's a mining company boss out there hunting for a specific pot of flowers. Apparently, it's a pink, extremely rare and exotic flower with the name of an ethereal. He mentioned all his other partners have been coming back empty-handed. And so someone with connections like me is his last resort. The flower you're talking about isn't exactly easy to find. What's the big deal? The request I got is pretty straightforward. Just help me arrange something based on it. Don't you have any pink flowers that are special enough here? These flowers that match my hair color and have glorious blooms. They're lovely even if they don't check all the boxes, right? Oh, and by the way, I'm on a bit of a budget. Can't go overboard. She looks totally clueless about what's going on. But since she's set it on, let's roll with pink flowers and arrange something rare and exotic enough for her. Gotta keep it within her budget too. I'll help you prepare the flowers since you set on it. will auf 4er Specht 2 Angriff wechseln. Jetzt ist er 4er Mordpunkt, weil er 20 Sekunden Cooldown ist. Doof. Wir sind gerade auf 25%, 60% Crit Rate und 165 kritische Schaden. Ich weiß, er muss auf die 80 kommen, Minimum. Ich habe tatsächlich keine Ahnung, was für ein Set Hugo will. Ich habe jetzt einfach gedacht, er will das Ice-Set haben mit danach Crit Rate oder Crit Damage Set. Also Woodpecker, Electro oder halt das Miyabi-Set. Aber ich bin nicht in ihm drin, ich habe ihn leider nicht, deswegen habe ich ihn nie gebildet. Okay, Pink with High Rarity. I think we just go with the cheapest option because you wanna stay cheap. That's the Nicole way of doing it. Take the good flowers here. Let's just take the cheapest option that works here, which is Sally this one. So yeah. Alles gut, wenn ich das muss nicht damit befassen. Ich weiß auf jeden Fall, dass er so hohe Crit Rate haben will, ja. Von daher, ich glaube, die 80 klingt dann schon ziemlich plausibel, glaubhaft. Bei Haru Masa war es ähnlich, ist, dass er im Prinzip 20% weniger als 100% braucht. Miyabi war ja, glaube ich, auch 80% oder sowas. Wobei da wieder Sache dazukommen mit passive Constellations und so weiter, dass es nicht ganz so ist bei mir, aber irgendwie mag sie die Charaktere mit 80% Crit Raven. Wegen Kann-Passive 12%, deswegen Minimum 80. Das ist dann nicht Maximum 88? Ja, normalerweise willst du ja keine 100% Crit Rate haben, oder? Normalerweise gehst du immer auf 2/3 Crit Rate, soweit ich das weiß. Es sei denn, du hast spezifische Sachen, die wollen, dass du unbedingt crittest. Aber wie gesagt, bin ich nicht bei Hugo drin, so tief, deswegen.
このお花には離別を惜しむ思いが込められています。
Essential materials for Nicole's big deal. We'll get what they are desired this time. Ooh, Snapdragon and King's Flowers. Not bad, not bad. What a beautiful pot. Let's check the bill. You're kidding me, right? Roxy, why don't you tell me more about this flower shop business? You make this much Denny in just a few minutes all the time? Didn't your middleman tell you about Nivea? Shh. Do you really take me for the kind of uninformed and self-deluded Hollow Rider proxy? Nivea, we cunning Harris have always dead clear on Hollow Zero. We know nothing about that giant ethereal. However, my greedy middleman has been begging me non-stop to seal this big deal. He even paid half of the deposit up front. He just wanted a pink, extremely rare and exotic flower with the name of an ethereal. Then I'd say the one you gave me fits the bill perfectly. Besides, I went out of my way to visit the florist with the most complete selection around and even spent almost a tenth of the deposit in Denny's. I'd say I've more than fulfilled my end of the bargain, right? Almost forgot, Nicole. Always keep an ace up her sleeves. As for the final trickery requirement, I think you haven't named this plant yet, right, Proxy? Fortunately, I had Ambi help me look up some info before I left. How about naming this flower Geppetto? We can just do that. We're just gonna name it Geppetto. Nicole cheerfully walks away with a potted plant. Egal, dass er den Totalize so gut wie immer crittet. Ah, okay, stimmt. Er hat einen ziemlich fetten Burst-Skill und wenn der nicht crittet, ist natürlich blöd. Und es kann annoying sein, dafür zu resetten. Aber das gilt eigentlich fast immer. Also bei jedem DPS sagst du eigentlich, je mehr crittet er, umso besser. Aber es lohnt sich halt meistens hier auf die volle 100% zu gehen. Ja, es macht more consistent und ich mag Consistency, von daher verstehe ich den Gedanken. Aber ich glaube auch ohne zu hart auf die 100% Crit Rate zu gehen, ich glaube mit, was hast du aktuell gesagt, hast du 160 plus 12, so bist bei 77. Das heißt theoretisch 3 von 4 Totalizes critten normalerweise. Solltest du immer noch ganz gut dabei sein, vor allem wenn du dann dafür ein bisschen mehr auf Crit Damage gehen kannst. Also meine persönliche Meinung, wenn du es anders machen willst, ist vollkommen okay. Ich habe bei Honkai Star Rail zum Beispiel Fish auch mit 100% Crit Rate gebildet, weil mir die Konsistenz wichtiger war als das maximale Damage. I blew a thunder man right before I'm about to start work. I'm sorry, I couldn't start earlier. Because, you know, work myself. I hope I can stream next time when you have time again. I really hope I can do that, but I can't promise it. I'm sorry. Maybe next week I can stream on a Tuesday or Thursday again, but this week, Thursday is a holiday and I will be busy there, and I'm not sure if I can stream on a weekend. The Thursday will decide my whole week pretty much, so if I wanted to stream, guaranteed I needed to fit it in before Thursday, so today was like the only chance I had. But I hope I can maybe stream on a weekend or next week on Tuesday or Thursday. Shio looks up a Duke gardening sign. I thought I was losing my mind from doing overtime. I was sure this place was a flower shop. So, you've been helping Orchidea do gardening with business-wise? That's right. What do you like to order, Juan? There's been a trickery case lately that requires on-site investigation in Blazewood. I've been working overtime for several weeks now. I have finally some free time this weekend to visit home, so I'm planning to bring a pot of flowers for my parents. Hopefully it's easier nagging, but I still haven't decided what to get them. What kind of flowers do the other customers usually like? You want darker color flowers or lighter one? Would it be possible to have both? Ja, das ist what it is. Ja, ich stehe schon inklusive Männchen auf, also noch stehe ich da dann auf 70 zu 230. Ja, 70 zu 230 klingt aber schon mal ziemlich gut. Also es klingt absolut nicht schlecht. Have a nice stream. I will. Thank you, Blue Thunder. I'm thinking a mix of dark and light colors would look better. What do you think? Sure, of course. What about spacing? Can it be a mix of loose, preciously arrangements and some densely packed compact elements? The different parts of flowers should be able to handle various combinations, right? What about the overall style? My mom likes gentle flowers, but Dad prefers ones with more character. Can it be gentle and interesting at the same time? Yes, exactly what I mean. Sorry, are my requirements a bit too much? Can you really manage all of that in a single pot? Are there any other requirements? It's okay to add more requests? Well, I saw a flower last time that had warm, gradient color petals with a unique shape, but I forgot its name. If you can find it, please include it in the arrangement for me. I should have written it down. A pot with mixed light and dark colors, with dynamic spacing, some parts being spacious, others being compact, needs to be both graceful and playful. This should be okay. No problem, I go get the flowers right away. I was just like, yeah, you probably want those, right? I could just ignore the middle step. But I feel like adding those would also like make it a bit more, you know, playful. So I like that. Let's do that.
控えめながらも荘厳な深い魅力が
Pot of
刻まれてい
flowers
ますね。
Julian's prepared for her parents. She worked very hard, almost fulfilling every requirement, just like she always does. Wow, it turns out such a combination really exists. Thank you, manager. If I need fresh flowers or potted plants next time, can I come to you again? I'll be here for another few days, and we're always ready to help. By the way, I remember you have some friends in Blazewood. I recently sealed off an illegal mine near Blazewood for operating inside a hollow disaster risk zone. However, I heard that some of the mine's owners' associates have been plotted with restart operations and even put some effort into making it happen. If your friends find out that they resumed operations, please let me know. No problem. Okay, I remember that. I feel like there's a subtle connection between all the events that happened recently. Is the topic too serious? You look concerned. Don't worry too much. Public security won't let issues like this get away. I'll head back now then. If you hear anything, just call me. Julian, with some effort, leaves with the incredibly arranged flower pot. Okay, 2 more, so Hugo and... I don't even know who could be next. We have both Hugo Vivian. Caesar? Lighter? I feel like one of them could make sense. Vivian told me that La Pavin has become part-time florist at Duke Gardening. Naturally, I'm here to offer support. It just so happens that I wanted to send a flower pot to my friend. Would you kinda help me arrange one? Sure, of course. Now that I think about it, I doubt my friend would appreciate overly expensive flowers. Then that settles the budget. Could you please arrange a plot of cheap flowers for me? What's wrong? Are you worried about the sales manager? Don't worry. I've prepared a big surprise for you. You'll see once the arrangement is ready. By the way, I don't have many specific requirements for flowers, but I do think the choice of flower pot is very important. An intricately crafted flower pot adds to the beauty of the flowers, and if it also heavy enough that it doubles as a handy weapon within reach. Hearing Hugo's words after going for Shuyan's request is really throwing me off. Then let's go with a pot of the cheapest flowers. I'm looking forward to it. There we go. That's a good sell.
まさに花の王。思わず目が惹かれてしまいますね。
Hab's geschafft. 4er Woodpecker, 2er Branch und Blade. 72 Crit Rate und 130 kritische Schaden. Nice. Oh, we got Nivea. I'm sure you already received my gift, right, manager? It's all yours to do as you see, fit. I have other business to take care of for now. Wait, don't go yet. He just dropped off the flowers.
どうしたのかね、店長くん。よもやよもや。俺の贈り物がサプライズに値しなかったとは言うまいな。
70 und 30 drauf wegen Energy Cannon und Light. Die. Ja, deswegen, es klingt ziemlich gut. Das heißt, du bist eigentlich bei 230 kritische Schaden und 84 Crit Rate, right? Das klingt echt ziemlich gut, dude. Das klingt echt ziemlich gut. Ich wünschte, ich hätte so Lack meine Artefakte. Meine sind Trash aktuell. Zumindest versuche ich aktuell Silver Ambient Vivian besser zu machen und keine Chance. Keine Chance, dude. Das ist ridiculous. Isn't this Nivea? Where did you find it?
これがニネベ。ビクトリア火星がずっと探していた希少な花。どこでこれを？
フォローを養分にし、その姿はさながらエーテリアス共生体。俺でさえビビアンから聞くまでそのような花の存在は知り得なかった。とはいえ、ビクトリア火星の顧客たちは往々にして非凡な品を求めるものだ。故に、俺は少し探ってみることにしたのだが、当ててみせよう。ライカンはこう言わなかったか？あの花の生息環境は大変に過酷であり、育成も困難を極める。ましてや採集のため、ゼロ号フォローに繰り返し蹂躙された場所へ赴くとあっては、なおのこと危険だと。
As expected of Hugo. That's basically exactly what he said.
さすがはヒューゴだ。一言一句ライカンさんの言った通りじゃないか。
何？こういったものは誰しも共通の見解だろう。俺のもとに折よく隠遁生活を送る花屋の情報が入ったのだ。この種の花を大層好み、自宅での栽培にも手を出しているというではないか。多くの人々が名前すら知らぬ珍しい品も、去る者たちからすれば日常に文字通りちょっとした花を添える程度のものに過ぎない。
Let me check something real quick. Ah, okay. Missed one text there.
そんなことは今も昔もありふれたことだ。そうだろ？とにかくこの花を手に入れた俺は何よりもまず君と分かち合うべくここへ馳せ参じたというわけだ。
You're so kind. You're being too kind?
ヒューゴにこんな優しさが。もしかして前にライカンさんがああ言っていたから。
この花のために誰かを危険にさらすくらいなら依頼主の要望は叶えずともよい。だろ？はっきりさせておこう。この俺がニネベを見つけて君のもとへ届けるまで一度として人やエーテリアスを傷つけることはなく、誰一人として0号フォローには近づけさせなかった。だから安心して受け取ってくれたまえ、店長くん。花を加えた1羽の鳥が君の頭上に落としていったサプライズということにしておいてくれればいい。
Ah.
もっともそうした思考である以上、出どころを触れ回るのは野暮というものだがね。
I found the Nivea you mentioned. Nivea just fell from the sky. That's a proxy. Are you jesting? I have the files right here. We know I had already prepared for the event that we can fulfill the client's additional request. That said, thank you for putting so much effort into our commission. Wait a moment, I'll be there soon. I'm waiting for you at the flower shop. Shortly after sending the message, Lycan appears. Yes, this is the last arrangement then. Master Proxy, where did you find Nivea? Are you injured? Some mysterious kind person. It really just fell from the sky. Such a precious flower. Also fallen from the sky like catkins? However, Master Proxy has always been more than capable, so I won't inquire further. Lycan seems to pause for a moment when he sees a certain flower. These flowers look familiar. Which ones? Tell me. Just a small and ordinary purple flower, but it's very resilient. You can find it everywhere in the world. It's edible and can also be used for emergency treatments. But it's really just a plain flower, so I wouldn't expect it at the florist's. I must be mistaken. Sorry for taking up your time again. Let's focus on this rare flower our client is concerned about. The banquet is about to begin, so I can't be away for long. Could you arrange the flower pots with Nivea and deliver it to the VIP suites at Startroop Tower? I'll wait for you at the elevator entrance. I'll apologize, but the client's banquet is on the top floor and he's very cautious of security, so I can't bring you up with me. However, I won't sure the full reward he promised is forwarded to you. Start with the pot of flowers. How do you want it to arrange, Lycan? Actually, apart from Nia itself, the rest of the arrangement is merely decorative. However, Rena instructed me that the pot should ideally have a metal base that matches the banquet's lighting, decor, and atmosphere. Also, to highlight Nivea's colors, all accompanying flowers and decorations should ideally be purple. Nivea, purple decorations, and a metal base. A straightforward request. I'll know what to do. Ja, dein Hugo klingt ziemlich gut für Shiu, vor allem aktuelle Shiu, wo Gegner schwach gegen Eis. Ich meine, May Allen plus Miyabi haben auch gut ausgereicht, aber May Allen struggelt schon ziemlich. Weshalb ich umso froh bin, dass wir, wie heißt, dass Allen einen Buff kriegt. Lycan's pot of flowers for a client. Maybe the attention of the important people is truly hard to grasp. Either way, this pot of flowers is incredibly pricey. The reward to claim. Ah, so the last ones don't even give polychromes anymore. Okay. We got all of that. We got all the arrangements done. We just need to finish the story. And then do the side quests. Woo! The client is over the moon. You're as punctual as ever. You had the pot of, with Nivea to Lycan. What a beautiful arrangement. It really highlights Nivea's character. You even added some viola. It's perfect here. Rinora's right. Master Proxy truly has a talent for floral design. Thank you so much for this. You're very welcome. There are still a few things that I need to prepare for the banquet, so I'll exclude myself. Butler has prepared some snacks for you. Please feel free to relax here for a while if you have time from all your business affairs. It snacks out of the banquet kitchen specially to serve you. Oh, hello. Hi, Harumasa. Hi, Sukaku. You know this Victoria's housekeeping specialty, right? Delicious. I have one more serving of that. No, make it 10. At least you're having a great time. As soon as you get close, Harumasa spots you. Proxy? You got an invitation to the boring banquet upstairs too? I don't get it. It's not anything to be proud of, so why invite so many people for it? And you here, please give me a moment. Mr. Kaku has just requested 10 more servings of snacks. Sorry about that. Could you please tend to rice first? Sokaku has already had plenty. However, if Sokaku hasn't insisted, we probably wouldn't have come out for this firework anyway. So now she's awful. She's doing some training and never even showed up, which leaves our pure deputy chief upstairs being the face of the party. So this banquet in Nivea, what exactly is going on? Well, I don't think it's the right for you to hear from me. How about we just sit down, relax, and treat ourselves to these beautiful waffles by our elite butler? Though you haven't figured out what's happening, at least the waffles are amazing. Not long into your break, you hear a commission from the elevator area.
Tenchou-kun, 君に託したニネベはもうライカンのやつに渡したのかね?
I have, is that a problem?
ニネベを使ったフラワーアレンジメントならもうライカンさんに渡したよ。何か引っかかる言い方だな。花に問題でも？
まさか。あれはまごうことなき希少な花だ。依頼主もさぞ喜んだことだろう。ただ、このパーティーが開催されるに至った経緯を君はまだ知らないのではないかと思ってね。
There's way too many coincidences. I can guess the gist of it.
それがいろいろと偶然が重なってね。最初は不明瞭なこともあったけれど、今はなんとなく察しがついているよ。
どうやら俺にできるのは補足がせいぜいのようだな。君の想像通り、今回ビクトリア火星を雇用した依頼主は、その名のもとに物議を醸すような事業をいくつか展開している。そのうちの一つがブレイズウッド近辺にある上質な鉱山でね。つい最近測量によってオーナーが熱を上げるに十分な埋蔵量が明らかとなったばかりだったのだが、郊外の強制フォローは常に不安定だ。魔を置かずしてフォロー災害多発地域に認定されてしまい、治安局より鉱山の閉鎖と操業停止のお触れが下った。だがひとたび金器の夢に溺れた者がどうして金のガチョウを手放せようか。鉱山のオーナーは方々に助けを求め、去る大物、今まさに上の階にいる賓客へとたどり着く。この賓客のご機嫌を取る鍵は2つあった。一つは賓客自身の愛娘、そしてもう一つは、そう、ニネベと呼ばれる稀な花だ。
Happy someone like that doesn't seem like your style.
そのオーナーとやら、フォローのリスクを無視してまで鉱山を操業させたかったんだろう。そんな男に君は進んで手を差し伸べたと？
おっと、そのような物言いは心外だな。親愛なる友が立派に依頼人の要望に応えられない様は見るに耐えなかったものでね。
Somehow I feel like who got other plans? What exactly is he trying?
さて、そろそろ上でも型がついた頃合いか。
Lycan appears besides Hugo.
ほう、いろいろと詳しいようだな、ヒューゴ。
What are you doing here, Lycan? Banquet Nivea.
どうしてライカンさんがここに？依頼主のパーティーは、それにニネベはどうなったんだい？
ニネベがあの賓客に送られたその瞬間、雇い主様の願いは叶わぬものとなりました。
これは
彼は賓客を喜ばせる術を模索しましたが、目先の利益を焦り、その背景を見落としていたのです。人々の前で承認を得ることに固執し、自らが庇護を求めている相手を知ろうとしなかった賓客。あのお方が例の花をめでる理由は、美しさや珍しさゆえではございません。若かりし頃、ご友人の犠牲によって05フォローから脱出できた彼の目に飛び込んできた数輪の奇妙な花。それこそがニネベだったのですから。
あれほどの大物たちともなると、鑑賞もさながら舞台の一幕だな。だが、その舞台に上がることを無知な他人に催促されたとあっては、今日も冷めるというものだ。
ヒューゴ。
気にするな。正義と人徳に満ちた英雄譚を続けるがいい。
Lycan glares at Hugo.
あのお方がニネベをめでるのは、ひとえに犠牲となったご友人を忘れぬがため、そしてフォロー災害の抑制に尽力し、より多くの人々を救うという自らへの誓いでもあるのです。迫り来る災害を軽んじ、不正の黙認と引き換えに差し出された花が実を結ぶはずがないのでございます。
Oh, I see. Wait, didn't Lilac say?
なるほど。つまりその賓客がリリカの父親だったというわけだ。確かに彼女はニネベや父親の旧友について話していた。
ほう、かくして物語は締めくくられたというわけだ。実にお見事。ここまでもったいをつけた割にいささか陳腐な着地ではあるがね。この手のミステリーにはお約束というものがあるはずだが。
お前、
貴様の完璧なパフォーマンスに水を差したか？それは心よりお詫び申し上げる。とはいえ、いつまでもこの物語に浸っていられては困るのだ。俺たちが今日すべき計画がその頭の片端にでも残っているのならわかるはずだな。ぼちぼち出発すべき頃合いだと。
そうか。申し訳ございません、プロ騎士様。私とヒューゴはこれにて失礼したく。何かあれば引き続きビクトリア火星の者たちが対応いたしますので。
Lycan and Hugo hurry off together. After a while, Vivian walks out the elevator with the pot of Nivea from before.
パエトン様？ライカンさんとヒューゴはもう行ってしまったのですか？このお花放っておかれていたので彼らに返そうと思ったのですが。
They only just left. Are you going to try to catch up?
ちょうど出て行ったばかりだ。急げばまだ追いつけると思うよ。
大丈夫なのです。そういえばパエトン様、前に教えてくださいましたよね。花は言葉にできない思いを伝えられると。つまり同じ花でも込められる意味は様々なのですね。気品のもとにあるニネベが亡き戦友さんの自己犠牲を象徴していた一方で、会場に残されたこの花は主催者のおべっかに過ぎなかったのです。ですから愛してやまない花だったにもかかわらず、彼は持ち帰ろうとしなかった。そう理解はできたのですが、このお花はどうしたらいいのでしょう。
How about me? I'll give them to Belle.
それなら僕に任せてくれ。ここ数日花屋の手伝いをしていたのに、一度もリンに花を渡していなかった。我ながら気の利かない兄だったよ。
この花をパエトン様が？ではどうかこれからはこの花を見るたびビビアンのことを思い出してほしいのです。
Let's head back to the video store. Yes, didn't you say you've been helping Orchidea with her shop these past days? How are you back so early? Seeing you with the hands seeing you with your hands full of flowers.
これ結構重いね。
Wait. Seeing you with your hands full, Belle helps you with the flowers. God, that was hard.
鉢植えを抱えたままうろうろする気にもなれなくてね。直接持って帰ってきてしまったよ。
でもこの花ガーデニングショップでも見たことがないよ。きっと珍しい品種なんだよね。
ああ。ランさんとライカンさんが数日かけて探しても見つからず、偶然ヒューゴが手に入れたものを僕に届けてくれたおかげで手に入ったんだ。この花は本来の役目を終えたとも言えるだろう。君に渡すのがふさわしいと思ってね。
そうなの？花を贈るって言えば、私も花言葉について調べたことがあるんだよね。種類ごとに特別なメッセージが込められてるんだって。ここ最近お兄ちゃんが忙しそうにしてて、この花だけ持ち帰ってきたってことは何か意味があるの？
他の人にとってはそうかもしれないけれど、僕の場合は違うんだ。もう一度考えてみるかい？
まあお兄ちゃんはそんな単純じゃないと思ってたけど。なら一番綺麗だと思ったから？
それも違う。どうやらリンには当てられなさそうだね。
一番綺麗だと思った花でもなくて、特別な意味を込めたわけでもないとなると。
Doors ringing. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Hi Killerzunge. Wie geht's? Wie steht's? Willkommen, willkommen.
じゃあどうしてこれを持ち帰ってきたの？
一番高価だったからだ。
Simple. You use your gesture to convey the price a pot of Nivea is worth. Belle's eyes widen.
そんなに高いの？早く部屋にしまってこなきゃ。
Wait, what? Did Belle just take the most expensive thing you've received after these days of hard work? Just like that? The part-time florist work isn't finished yet. Let's head back to the shop first. Would you like to take home a potted plant now? It will need some care, but it will also keep you company. Yes! That's great. Have things improved at work? No. Huh? You would never guess. A previous project collapsed, and the lazy manager was fired. Happy to hear that. I also got fired. The company paid me a hefty severance based on my years of service. Happy to hear that. Anyway, from now on, I can finally take some time to enjoy life, and then I will look for a new job. Huh? Sorry, am I being pathetic? But for an overtime bull like me, even a short break feels like the limit. If I stay unemployed for too long, I'll lose my sense of security. Wait, maybe I shouldn't rest after all? If you have a good job recommendation, I can start right away. It seems like poor overtime boo is showing signs of anxiety again. There's actually a job that would be perfect for you. Lydia pulls out a letter from somewhere. I drew this earlier and planned to give it to you when you come over for a plant, but now I suppose you can also consider it a job offer? Springtime memo to Overboo. Short note from Oidea to Overboo, hoping to bring some good cheer to its busy and excited self, but now this could also be seen as a job offer? To work at your flower shop? Although I've never tried it before, no problem, I'm good at everything. Let me think, I could write a zone temperature control program and manage the flower storage. I can also write a lighting program to make sure all flowers are bathed in their favorite lighting condition. I can even take over your accounting system and organize everything for you. You can also rest first. What? The shop hasn't been that busy lately. You can turn on the energy converter board and soak up some sunlight with the flowers by the door. When customers come, just help with the flower arrangements. Since I'm the store manager, you can leave work on time in evenings and take care of your potted plants back home. Can I do that? Of course you can. However, if you can't let go of those programs, then I mentioned I will have other tasks we can give to you in a while. Ones that are perfect for you. But for now, since spring is here, let's take a break and enjoy the season. Restocking floral commissions are all done. My part-time florist experience has been pretty satisfying. But I feel like I'm missing something, like where exactly did Hugo find those Nivea flowers? But there's no use of mulling over them now. In such a beautiful season, I should ask Belle if she's in the mood for a spring trip. And there we go. All of that is done. So the only thing left is the side quest, which gives me exactly one more pull. So guess we have to do that. Rain's commission. But you've got something new going on. I'm here to show my support. There may not be many types of flowers as there are videotapes, but I'm still a bit overwhelming. How about just pick for me? I never brought plants before. Please choose some special flowers for me. I'm fine if they're a bit pricey. However, please avoid red flowers. They remind me of error messages. No yellow ones either, since they remind me of warning signs. Definitely no blue flowers, if possible. I can live without ever seeing a blue screen again. If possible, I don't want it to be too vibrant or intense emotionally. When I'm working, I hope to keep my head on straight. Alright, where wins a pot of rare enough flowers that are not too romantic, not red, yellow or blue colors. I need to check what other colors are there. That'll be easy. Hopefully. And that's pink. That's pink. That's purple. Oh, not too romantic. Whoops. So Nivea is not a good choice. The white tulip would work. Veronica Crystal, hi, how are you? Glad a banana badge has scored by sharing a little where we clip during April Fool's Week. I'm not sure if I got that. I think I shared a clip, but I didn't know if it works. Yeah, the event is chill. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. That was fast. Was being a florist always your planned third career? Don't worry, I might not be able to help much, but I'll make some room on my desk for these flowers. Yeah, the event is pretty chill. I agree on that. And well, and you? I'm fine. I think fine is the best thing I can say. Still stressed with real life. Still, like, not as much streaming and playing as I want to, but, you know, hopefully eventually things will be done and I can chill a bit in a month, maybe, or so. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, besides that, I'm doing fine. Doing some pulse later. And yeah, I'm a bit worried for my star rail pulse, but more on that later when we actually play star rail. But for now, CCC is chill until the next patch drops. I have enough to guarantee one S rank unit, so that's cool. I just hope I win after losing my last 4 50-50s or so. That would be cool if I can actually win something. But yeah, we'll see how CCC will be nice to me or not. Yes, I want to go for Yasin. I've been looking, just not sure whenever you stream in English, German English either earlier. I always stream in both. Like, I'm normally just talking English, but if people write something in German, I just answer in German. So yeah, I'm just, you know, answer whatever language they send to me. And if people send me messages in Russian, I put it in translate and try to translate it back in Russian so I can try to answer them their questions if possible. Or if it's like nothing specific, I just answer in English or something like that. But I normally try to, you know, my best to communicate with whatever language they throw at me. But of course, German and English is the easiest for me. For losing streaks, same. Oof. For me, it was losing on. I mean, I lost 3 times Vivian, M0, M1, M2. And whatever it was before did I lost. I think it was Astra, if I remember correctly. Was it Astra? I'm not sure. But like, that was my losing streak. Maybe it was even Silver Ambi, not sure. Maybe it was Silver Ambi. But yeah, anyway, losing streak is pretty bad, so I hope I can win something. Meanwhile, in Star Rail, my win streak is pretty good. I won the last 50-50s, so I'm scared for Janssen. I have some backup funds, but I also really want to have Cypher plus a Light Cone. Maybe even M2 Cypher. So I'm just trying my, you know, save my currency for Cypher and just hope I can get Janssen along the way. Lareless, make it back to me when you lose 70-30. 70 being raid up 11 times. Back to back pity. Wait. You lost 11 times to 70-30 chance flare? Really? Holy shoot. I think ever since Bernice lost, oof. Janssen is an adorable line when she paired with Reese. Little Isa Dragon, little Isa Berber. Oh, that's cute. Well, I'm losing E2 well. I'm losing to E2 well, so goodbye E2 Herta Satch. Want to get to what I'd say for 3.4. I'm gonna be real here. I'm not too worried about 3.4. Like, yes, there are call-up units, which is cool, but I'm not the biggest Fate fan. So I just hope I can get it. Like, get Sable once and be done. The others 3, maybe I don't get the Lycons, would be nice, but like, I'm not too worried about not getting everything there. I'm not a completionist in Star Rail compared to Konosuba, so I can take Star a little bit more chill there. I just care for the characters I really like, and I like Cypher, so I really want to get some Cypher in. And Feynman also comes true. Feynman looks pretty dope though. Feynman looks pretty dope from what I've seen. Feynman might be interesting at the end. Might be a husband worth pulling, not gonna lie. No? What? No. Oh, it's you. Haven't listened to my new song, Come Alive? Alright, fine. It's been out for a while, so it's not exactly a new song, but things have been really busy lately, you know that. You know what's funny? The song, you know, is the title theme of CCC. You can find it on YouTube. And I completely forgot about it until I recently watched the live stream and the trailer with it where the song drops, and I was like, damn, what is this song? I like it. And I looked up and like, oh damn it, this title song was easy. So it's actually kind of funny that I now hear about the song here in game after just rediscovering it like a few days ago. Dude, timing at its fine is crazy. Yep, in a close Magicka record game. Never got a win before it shut down. I did get units in between, but never won pity. Sheesh, dude, that's rough. That's really rough. I mean, I'm not sure how I should count Konosuba because you only have like a 1% chance to get the featured unit, if that makes sense. So it's not like a 70-30 chance, but you are more likely to get the featured unit than not getting it. But I also had streaks where I went to like full hard pity to get the unit that I want because I couldn't win the 1% unit. So yeah, I'm not sure how I should calculate with like 50-50s and stuff like that because it doesn't really exist. But like, I feel like in Konosuba I had my worst luck gacha wise so far. In like the other games I'm doing pretty fine. I mean, Genshin is still pretty shit for me, with my 50-50 rate being actually lower than 50-50. Like, I think I had a like 43% win rate in Genshin, which is like not good. I'm not even sure if it went up or not recently because Natline wasn't so nice to me either. So that like luck-wise, Genshin is probably my worst gacha luck game that I still have at the moment. Yeah, live stream still. The banner should swap next week. The following week is the live stream. Next week already we get Cypher? Damn, that's cool. So next week Cypher pull stream. That's hype. It's always the second Friday after the banner phase changed. That's good to know. Yeah, live stream is still a long time. Haha. Lots of time then. I think I mixed things up since I play other games. Ah, makes sense. I try to do my best to entertain you, Ultra. Must fix with Genshin. I mean, yeah, Genshin ends like we already in the second half banner, so the live stream there should be soonish. I think next week Friday, potentially. I think next week Friday would make sense. Yeah, tell me about it. I just lost now in Genshin, but it's whatever. Already have so many characters. I mean, I skipped. I skipped Encyclopedia solely for the reason that I want to have a specific character next patch really bad. I think most of you know which character is coming next patch that a lot of people are hyped about, but if not, I'm not spoiling it to you in case you haven't played the end of the Fontaine story or you just not up with the upcoming stuff. So you know, give a little time, but that's pretty hype. And I actually, sadly, I actually decided to stop a bit with Wuthering Waves just because I can't keep up. I mean, I'm more up to date in WoWA than I'm in Star Rail, but I'm more invested into Star Rail than in WoWA. And the problem just for me is right now, I lost a 50-50 really late for Sunny, which killed the remaining motivation that I had. And even before that, I just, you know, logged in, did my dailies by grinding artifacts, and hopped off. I don't do much of it. I'm not playing the story. I'm not enjoying the gameplay. I'm not doing weekly stuff. I'm just keeping it because I topped up once in it. Maybe twice, not sure. But like not often. I think I got the skin and I topped up at the beginning once. That's like all I did. But because I put money into it, I didn't want to drop it. But now I actually decided to actually take a break of the game. Maybe a month until I have more time or whatever. But for now, I just can't keep up with it, so I've just decided to pause it and focus on the other games. Because, yeah, I want to keep up with CCC. I should keep up with Genshin a bit sooner, and once those two are back up, I can then hop in on Star Rail and play all the story from 3.0 until 3.3, which will probably take me like a whole week of non-stop streaming or whatever to just do it with just how much story there is. Genshin Weapon Battle just gripped me once on Nilu. That's pretty lucky for you, Ultra. Yeah, that's pretty lucky, but yeah. Weapon Battle is not nice to me. Let's continue. Since I stay up late a lot, but I don't want to disturb others by turning on the lights at night, I could really use a little night light. I previously asked Orchidea to reserve a glowing accessory, something moon-shaped. Let's use that to arrange my pot of flower. Along with some white flowers, it will make it brighter, but not too harsh on the eyes. But I'm not looking for something overly soft. Something more interesting would suit me better. Seems like the accessory you mentioned is tranquil, the crescent moon, adding some white flowers and arranging a pot with a touch of playfulness, but not too delicate. That should be it. I got this. Try to get up. I mean, I already heard, Ultra, that you will be busy soon with Switch 2 stuff when it drops. I mean, I have it reserved as well. It should arrive next week as well for me, so maybe I do actually stream some Mario Kart then? I'm not sure. But yeah, it will be hype. It will be hype when it drops. I 100% agree.
チューリップは寛容と和解の心を象徴しますね。
I haven't done the challenge achievements yet, no. I haven't done that. Yeah, I should finish this event soon. It's only this week, including the other twos. And as a quick tip here for everyone who's not up to date with CCC events, there is the story writing event, right? And in that event, you send out agents for 4 hours. So I recommend highly to you to do the initial dialogue first, which is like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, not really long. Then you can just send out the agents, claim all the rewards of that in the next day, and then still do the, you know, decision part thing whenever you want to. But it's not a long event, so just start it now and you're good to go, because the other ones you can probably just rush worst case on the weekend. That's exactly what I wanted. Hello, my overtime buddy. Just 42 days left until the score is due. You stuck with me, right? Oh, Floral. Alfie, sorry. Manager? Wait, she's voiced? Manager, I didn't expect you to know so much about Floral this time. A friend of mine wants to nurture the mind and spirit, so I thought I'd get a pot of flowers as her birthday present. She's the lead singer of a rock band. As for floral arranging, let's just say she's completely clueless. Plus, her daily schedule is far from normal. In the interest of flowers, maybe we should stick to using only decorative elements. Pot of decorative accessories to nurture the mind and spirit? It does sound a bit odd, but I think it's better this way. Also, considering my friend's style, could you be creative with the accessory colors? Using accessories of 3 different colors should do. Receiving an everlasting pot of flowers doesn't sound bad at all. Put it together right away. I really do hope I get my Switch 2 in time. Yesterday I got a mail from Nintendo that my payment failed. I didn't know why, but they will try again in 4 days. Hope it goes through then. Hope that does not delay delivery. So, for me, I got that mail like 5 days ago, 6 days ago, that the payment failed. I don't know why, but it didn't want to go through my credit card. So I switched over to PayPal. And in PayPal, my normal bank account, and that went through, and they already booked the 500 euros of the Switch 2 off, and soon probably the other stuff that I ordered, aka Bravely Default, the SD card, and the amiibos. Yeah, I also ordered amiibos. That's the thing. Yeah, so I feel like that's the thing. But Since it's still like a week until they need to send out stuff, I think it's fine. I would assume they send it out at like Tuesday, and it arrives on Thursday. So yeah, if it's paid by that, I think it still be good. Or worst case, I assume they just charge you again whenever they try to ship it, or like the day before shipping, so that you aren't screwed over. You don't have PayPal? Oof. And just hope your credit card works, or whatever payment method you used. But yeah, that's what I did, because again, my credit card said no, but then like an hour later, Amazon booked 100 euros off my credit card because I ordered something in Amazon, and it just like worked without problems. I was just there like, huh? Nani? Hmm.
すべての苦
Good
労
luck
は
with that, Ultra. Worst
月
case,
の光とともに消え去るでしょう。
literally worst case, you can, I think, still order it from Amazon. And worst case, you get it from Amazon and then just send the Switch you get from Nintendo back to Amazon whenever you get that, or something like that. That's like the only other idea I have. I thought about the same, but since the next payment went through, and especially the Switch payment went through, I'm a little bit less worried about stuff arriving in time for me. A pot without flowers look beautiful too. Now my friend won't have anything to complain about. Let's wait until she truly belongs to Turing mind and spirit before diving into the discussion. Oh snap. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the idea of having like a lot of dialogues and different characters, but it's a little bit tiring, so much text to read. I checked payment option, there was nothing set up for pre-orders, just oh, okay. Maybe that's the problem then? I had something for pre-order and standard payment, and both was my credit card and just switched it over. But I, of course, will switch it over again soonish when the stuff shipped, so I use my credit card in the future for payment. Yo, thanks for the follow! Gotta have dinner, it's evening here, have a great rest of stream. Thank you! I will hope to see you again in the future, and again, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Have a nice day and enjoy your food. Catch you some other time? That would be great, yeah. Can I pre-order payment and the standard payment was unchecked? I hope this was the issue. Good luck with that, not sure. But I don't know how Nintendo works. I never set up anything for pre-payment, I think. It just was there eventually for me, I guess. Overtime is a super good universal bamboo, which works in every team as long as an attack or anomaly agent, which are the two main DPS the game is in a team. Yeah, he's good, but I think I just have better bamboos, sadly, so I don't know how much I use it. But I will push him because I like him as a character. I give it that, Hello, I'd like a pot of flowers that can be used as a photography prop. What kind of flowers would you want? This prop is very important. I carefully designed its color scheme, shape of the flowers, and spacing to fit the scene of the shot perfectly. I also prepared a sketch. Let's go with this one. Snap is an adversative as ever. Let's arrange something based on its drawing. Sometimes customer want flower arrangement that looks exactly like the ones in the picture. Please pay attention to the spacing of the flowers and ensure it matches the picture. Go for it. Okay. So you need that pot. Whoops. We need spars. Yep, we need spars, water lily, okay. Here we need the pink flowers, which is these. Also spars, yes. And here we need those, orchidea, not spars.
幸せとは まるで蝶のよう。
Order 2 things from Nintendo's before. Also one pre-order, the NES Championship thing, and that worked. Maybe it's the high price it's trying to take. It's good to hear that didn't work for you either. Maybe it's really a Nintendo issue. I feel like it's a Nintendo issue. Like, it couldn't book off 70 euros for the, like, no, 50. It struggled to put 50 euros off my credit card for the SD card. So, like, what? I had enough room on my credit card, I'm sure. So yeah, I feel like it's a Nintendo issue, not a you issue based on that. But maybe it's a checkbox thing as well. Maybe us changing manually how payment should work will make it work, not sure. But yeah, it's really weird because again, I also had the pre-order of the NES Championship Edition and it worked. I had ordered other stuff like the controllers for the Switch and it worked, so I'm really confused why it didn't work. But whatever, booked off now. Can switch over soon once it arrives all, and hopefully it just works on the credit card again for the upcoming stuff like Donkey Konga. I think it's like the only thing left that I have pre-ordered then. And maybe some amiibos, not sure if all the amiibos will come with the Switch 2 or not. Ah, just like this. The result is just as good as I imagined, thank you. Oh, hi Ray. Not expecting to see you here.
ぴったりだと思いませんか？
Someone new from the Institute is coming to the outpost for the shift. I want to give her a part of flowers. On one hand, it's to show our welcome, and on the other, it's to let the newcomer know that Scat Outpost not the terrible place that you believe it to be. I want a very warm, rare, and expensive flower to show my sincere. The structure can be more open, just like what I'm trying to get across to newcomer. That workloads at the outpost is actually very reasonable and loose. Is it really? It's hard to explain, but anyway, let's not raise any red flags at this stage. Ray has a high budget, so let's use red, yellow, pink, and similar warm color rare flowers to create a spacious arrangement for her. I feel guilty for helping you with this, but I'll arrange it properly. Planning to getting it for Fortnite? You want to switch to for Fortnite alone? That's interesting. Did you cancel your Switch 2 order and make it again with change payment? Because I can't change payment or add a new method to pre-orders. No, I just had the payment options in there for pre-orders and not pre-orders. And I just went with the pre-order ones, had both PayPal and credit card backed in there. Clicked on the other one, went to PayPal, switched from using my credit card to using my bank account, so nothing can block it. My credit card cannot interfere with saying no in case a credit card was a problem. I wasn't sure, and just like that had it set up. But I didn't cancel it. I mean, you should still be able to cancel it in pre-order, but be careful. That's something I can tell you, because I canceled my pre-order to switch from the normal one to the one that includes Mario Kart. I was really not sure if I want to have the game physical or not, but decided for now I just stick with the cheaper digital copy and eventually can still buy the physical copy when my girlfriend in the future gets a cool limited edition Switch 2. And then she can have the physical version and we still have it in the shelf and everything like that. But for now we can save the money. So for that I canceled my Switch pre-order and wanted to pre-order the Switch with the Mario bundle, and it didn't work because the limit for one person was not probably cancelled. So I needed to contact the support, tell them, hey, it doesn't work. They were like, hey, okay, we forwarded it, wait a few minutes, then you can order it. And at some point a few minutes later I could then order it. So if you cancel your pre-order, make sure to also potentially prepare to contact the support to enable you to order it again. So if you want to cancel it, do it while the support is open. That's the only hint I can give you in that regard.
素朴な青緑色は時の静寂と優雅さを映し出していることでしょう。
I thought something like that will happen. Yeah, I expected as well. It's why I waited for the next day to cancel it and do this stuff, because I was sure I need to contact the support. So that's the info I can share with you. But besides that, yeah, I could just change it. I can show it to you later, Ultra, if you want to see how it looks from my end. Yeah, we can do a Discord call later after the stream, and I can look over yours and I can show you how mine's look. I don't want to stream it because, you know, confidential informations, but we can do it later in a call and just compare how it looks for me and you. Wow, this looks amazing. Getting a welcome gift like this will surely make her happy. As for the actual work pace, I'll tell her in a day or two. Hello, I'd like to buy some flowers at the shop. There's no need for overly expensive flowers. Common ones will do. Since customers come and go every day, it'll make it easier for me to replace things if they knock it over. I want the overall fee to be gentle and smooth. After all, people come to my store for relaxation. By the way, it would be even better if you could use flowers that can be made into essential oils. Prepare a budget-friendly pot of flowers for old Dewey with using ordinary but gentle flowers. Not a problem, but flowers that can be used for essential oils. All I can think are roses and lilies. Okay, I get it. Hey, don't copy my eye! Right, he wants it cheap, so let's go with the cheap roses. It has roses, it has lilies, it has a decoration to replace. I think that's good.
素朴な青緑色。
Flowers are perfect for my shop, thank you. If you have time, don't forget to visit my store. I'm sure to help relieve some fatigue. Still 6 more, god damn it. Hi, Hal.
だと思いませんか？
Hal is carrying a photo in its mouth. It paths the photo plays on the ground with its board paw, then lowers its head and nudges it with its nose a couple of times. Hal lifts its head and calls out twice, then tilts its head sideways to look over, appearing pleased. I didn't expect Hal to help buy flowers. Then let's prepare the pot of flowers based on this photo. Take the chance to pet Hal's head. That's the angle we need, okay. That looks right. And that looks right.
誠実にして謙虚。
Back to fishing, have fun with that. I'm having more fun with CCC, I think. Oh! Seeing the finished product, Hal wedges the tail at lightning speed. It takes 2 steps closer and gently bumps its head into you, as if showing approval. Aww. Good boy. Oh, hi, Coco. It's cool to see all the NPCs.
ぴったりだと思いません
Hello,
か？
could you arrange a potted plant like this for me? Coco hands over a photo. This is the arrangement Miss Orchidea prepared for me it's the arrangement Miss Orchidea prepared for me last time. It's so beautiful, isn't it? I wanted to use it as a reminder to not forget the little umbrella decorations on the drinks I made. But I still forgot. Every time I forget, the customer do it themselves and put the little umbrellas off the potted plants and into their drinks. It only took a few days for them to pick the precious pot clean. Can I buy another one just like it? Let's make the arrangement based on Coco's photo there. Should I add a few extra umbrellas for her? No problem. Metal pot. The moon. The dense moon, by the way. And then we need the blue flowers, which also look pretty dense to me.
シンプルとモダンを融合し
Exactly what I needed. I remember this time. Otherwise, I'll have to come back and buy a whole new plant in a few days. Oh, Amy! That's a character you don't see often. Hello, I'd like a potted plant. There's going to be a grand public security award ceremony held in the Lumina branch. Our leadership has directed some budget for me to purchase potted plants to decorate the venue. Let me check how much exactly. It's 17,399 dennies. To the denny? That's right, the number came from the entire year's budget of the Lumina branch, carefully calculated by our intelligence construction colleagues. And it's not non-negotiable. Also, try not to use overly exotic flowers. My boss said that we should maintain a simple and pragmatic aesthetic. He also said that the award ceremony should be lively, so beautiful red and purple flowers are preferred. Would a combination like this really make a nice looking pot of flowers? Security Public is really specific with their requests. Then let's go with red and purple flowers and arrangement, avoid using exotic flowers and keep the price under 70,059 dennies. That should work. It'll look great, trust me. I also need to stock up on Ryu Salmon, but the weekly bosses are so boring. I still need to do the newest weekly boss for Siglali, I feel like. But it sucks that you can only do weekly bosses once in Genshin. Like, why can't I not just do the new boss 3 times in a week? No, I need to remember I do it once in a week, but just once because the other materials I don't need. And it's annoying. It's annoying. Purple, red, stay below the rarity value that you wanted. There you go. Whoops, I didn't want to make a screenshot. Whoops. I've seen prettier. It's even prettier than I imagined. I thought nothing save my techie and strange pot of flowers would meet boss requirements. I fumbled that sentence for forever. 3 more to go, guys. We're almost done. Oh, it's you, Proxy. I'm about to offer up a kit to a distinguished gentleman. Finest, most luxurious bankruptingly expensive kind. Actually, the base flowers and accessories can probably be a bit cheap. You won't notice, right? Oh, and don't use any flowers that are overly interesting. As much as I'm looking forward to Battle of Failing for my interesting logic core, a gentleman like him probably wouldn't appreciate the overly eccentric thing. Also make sure to arrange the flowers with balanced density. It's crucial that the details convey how maturely and thoughtful I am. Actually, considering Butler's height, wouldn't the flowers at the bottom be the most important? But let's go with the customer suggestion. Use the most expensive flower on the top and middle layers, making sure the playful elements aren't overwhelming and maintaining balanced spacing in the arrangement. That should do it. I'll give it a try. Hi, Supersonic. I like one more where at least the 3 weekly bosses. Otherwise you don't care. I only have these 2 options, which is... yeah, I need to take the most expensive ones. I don't really like the looks of these. Feel like white might fit better, so let's go with white. This time Butler will surely feel my sincerity. Maybe I should remind it that Butler will likely notice the flowers at the bottom first. Hi, Jean. Hello, I'd like a pot of flowers like this. Jean hands over a photo. It's custom designed. This arrangement is perfect for display on the counter of my drink stand. Let's make the arrangement based on the photo provided by Jean. It fits Freeweb Arena well. No problem. Okay, we want to have that. For the top, we want to have red roses. Looks like that is the angle we need. So this needs to be dense. Yeah, not dense, like this is closed or like just one flower leaf. That looks good. What the hell are you doing? Is that an event? Yep, that's an event. You get to enjoy Memorial Day weekend. Weekend was fine actually, yeah, weekend was fine. That's it, really love the snapdragons, they look so lively. Would it be possible for integrated guests to mistake it for a real goldfish? Oh, General Chop is the last one. Manager, is this your second part-time job? To become a florist, I bet you'd be just as successful as Video Store and your part-time businesses. I have complete faith in your taste. I was just about to prepare a gift for my friend's child. Could you put together an arrangement that resembles a fishbowl? Use flowers that are more expensive and exotic. I'm sure delight the child who receives the gift. What kind of flower arrangement would resemble a fishbowl? Then let's try with a white and blue flowers at the top and middle layers and pair them with a snapdragon at the bottom. The flowers in the top two layers should also be exotic and expensive. This should fulfill General Job's request. I'll give it a try. She looks like a Hoyover's event, exactly. Okay, so fishbowl. For the bottom layers we said snapdragons. Dense because you could mix them up with fishes. Middle layer should be blue or white. We only have white, but we want to go with the expensive stuff. I mean, I gotta be real, this doesn't really look like a fishbowl for me. This should be blue for it to be a fishbowl, but we have like no blue in there. So yeah, just go with that, I guess. That's good. I got to have 3 days of work. Same. Not free 2 days. I have tomorrow off, I have Friday off, and next week full work again. But I might have to take vacation days on Friday for next week. I can't believe a fishbowl potted plant can look this good. I knew you could pull it off, Wise. How much longer do you plan on working part-time here? It just suddenly came to me that it would be nice to have pots of flowers as decorative at the noodle shop. And there we go. Whoops. Okay, that's one event down. Next is this one here. Do the 5 decisions. Then we only have this one left. So, hopefully not too much more. Yeah, let's go with the text writing thing. But for that, let me take a sip real quick. Okay. That drink is now empty. Let's hope it's enough to finish this event without me, you know, talking my mouth dry. Blooming Reflections 1. Traveling alone is convenient, yet loneliness is inevitable. However, you are fortunate as along your journey, you meet a kindred spirit. Sharing the same goal and similar aspirations, you ultimately decide to walk this path together. And this companion is... Girl with fox ears, man wearing a red scarf, mysterious red Firene. So, Miyabi, Lighter, or Jane? I feel like Lighter makes the most sense here. The red scarf drifting around the man's neck flickers like a wandering flame. Much like his own carefree nature, he seems incredibly reliable, effortlessly resolving any crisis that arises. However, being around him can be a bit exhausting. After handling every unexpected incident along the way, he always seeks your praise. Fortunately, a simple, heartfelt companion is enough to satisfy him. Thus, you and your companion press forward, supporting each other as you draw even closer to the mysterious treasure trove. One day, your companion points towards the billowing sea of clouds in the distance and shares a fury. Perhaps that is the legendary place spoken of in myths. The guess is not without merit. Investigation seems the logical course of action. However, no matter how hard you push forward, the sea of clouds remains just out of reach. The thickest mist gradually engulfs you, and when you finally regain your sense, you find yourself standing at a three-point crossroad. You choose to... First crossroad, second, third. You need me to answer your question, Discord? Let me check. I don't know. Left, middle, or right? I feel like it's always middle. I go with the third option because I would never go with the third one. I want to go something unexpected. The road stretches ahead, but it isn't long before you encounter an obstacle. A handsome young man with golden hair leans against the tree, casually filling with a coin in his hands. Upon seeing you, he kindly steps forward to strike up a conversation, but your companion cautiously intervenes, keeping him at a distance. After he leaves, you realize something seems to have appeared in your hand. Opening your palm, you find the very coin he was playing with. So we went with Elijah and we got Hugo. How do I choose the husband route? How do I choose the husband route? What? You push forward through the dense fog, snuggling against the gas until a last flickering light emerges in the distance. It turns out to be a modest inn. Its exterior worn and tattered, yet standing as the only refuge in this desolate land. Stepping inside the fragile-looking structure, you and your companion find yourself face to face with the innkeeper. A woman floating in the air? A man with faint illness to slack off? Tough-looking bear. Who's a woman floating in the air? I mean, that's Harumasa, that's Ben. A woman floating to the air, is that Vivian? I feel like it has to be Vivian, right? Right? Before I choose... Oh, I could actually change. So if I want to go with that one, I can actually read the text. Okay, that's good to know. I was curious if I can read the other texts if I'm curious. A girl of Foxius is good in every way, except for a tendency to drift off into daydreams. She's highly skilled in combat, yet often remains in a state of emptiness that she calls training. What exactly is training? According to her, it's both a resistance to life and an acceptance of it. Through her brown foot practice, she tirelessly honors her soul. Okay. Just what is the middle? Oh, that's Lycan. This should be Lycan. The road stretches ahead, but it isn't. With crimson eyes and a fluttery fur, you come across a somewhat dangerous-looking Wolverine. Just as your companion steps in front, trying to protect you, he takes initiative to show goodwill and easing his suspicion. As you sip the tea he prepared, you can't help but marvel at how luxurious the life of a wealthy household must be. Yeah, let's check the first one. A woman wielding a flamethrower, Bernice-like device, is selling something she calls nitro fuel. In order to obtain information about the treasure mine, you have no choice but to strike a deal with her and drink the particular concession. Sweet yet slightly bitter, carrying a loneliness yet and a gentle aroma. Its taste sends you an electrifying shivering through you. To your surprise, it's actually quite good. Okay. So for my choice, let's go with Harumasa, but I'm curious about the woman floating in the air. The young man leans lazy against the counter, lifting a hand in half-hearted welcome as you enter. No cook, no serve. This inn is even more run-down than it looks. While grumbling about his arching back, sore legs and stretchy throat, he informs you that this is the only inn within a 10-mile radius. Seeing that you plan to stay, he flashes a surprising sincere smile and casually asks if you wouldn't mind helping to patch up the drafty window. She seems to be cooking a bizarre dish and enthusiastically invites you and your companion to try it. You take one look at the riffing, bubbling contents of the pot and politely decline. Oh, it's Rena! It's Rena! Of course! Oh, floating lady Rena, yes, okay, now I get it. And that's why the food looks weird and you don't want to try it. Okay. However, she regretfully informs you that if you don't want to eat her cooking, there's no other food available. Wait, is she the cooker? Is she the cook here? Looks like your stomach is in for some trouble. By the way, I skipped those dialogues because you can read them yourself, I don't mind. After a night of deep slumber, you are abruptly awakened at dawn. Urgently, your companion urges you to gather your belongings and leave at once. This place is riddling with eerie anomalies, making it unwise to linger. Rest has sharpened your weary mind as your wakefulness fully takes hold. You begin to notice the unsettling details that escapes you the night before. The strangest thing of all is there are no other guests in the inn. The innkeeper is consistently eating. The floor is spotless. What? Let's go with that. That's right, there's no one else. The inn remains unsettling silent, with only the sounds of you and your companion breaking the hollow silence. Even in such a remote wilderness, it shouldn't be completely devoid of life, should it? Yes, the more you think about it, the more unsettling it feels. Through your time with the innkeeper yesterday, his mouth was constantly chewing on something, barely stopping for even a moment. Sure, a meal should be savored, but for 2 whole hours, there's definitely something suspicious going on. Yes, this is way too strange. Does the innkeeper not shed any hair? That's absolutely impossible. No living creature is completely free from hair loss. If such a thing existed, it would have been snatched up for hair loss shampoo research already. She'll leave the you've already spent the night here and nothing usual has happened. Could their worries be unfolded? Besides, if you stay and talk a little more with the innkeeper, you might get more info about the treasure. You hesitate. This isn't greed. No, definitely not. You simply want to have treasure too much. It could change everything and helps you fulfill a long lost wish. Besides, this isn't a reckless gamble. You have your reason and yet you can't shake the unease lingering in your chest. Okay, no text here. Just as you hesitate, you feel a sudden rush of water surging beneath your feet. At first, you dismiss it as a mere leak from the state of disrepair. But something is wrong. The water level is rising unnaturally fast, already threatening to submerge you and your companion up to the waist. In a desperate bid to steady yourself, your hand instinctively grabs onto something nearby. Looking down, you realize you've picked up a little leech pouch, expired emergency rations, a tethered wooden plank. You tie up the bag, trying your best to trap air inside, but every attempt ends in failure. Turns out all that hot air was for nothing. Watching the water level rise higher and higher, you realize time is running out. Without hesitation, you discard the leather bag and swim towards the inn's exit. Calling it an unexpired emergency ration is a stretch. It's just a massive bone of unknown age. Judging by its strapped, clear state, its previous owner may not have been human. You picture how they must have cherished it, placing it under their paws, licking and gnawing it every day. No, this isn't the time for such thoughts, okay? That's a weird choice option. Than a wooden plank. A wooden plank could have kept you afloat, but a broken one is clearly unfit for such a daunting task. You tried several times to lie on it, but it seems to need rescuing more than you did. Left with no choice, you abandon the prank and hurry to find the exit. The item you managed to grab turns out to be worthless. Still, driven by the sheer determination, you swim your way out of the inn. Before you can even make sense of what's outside, before you can check on your companion is safe and sound, a powerful wave crashes over you and wakes you up. You sit up and look out through your half-open window. The outside world comes into focus. The innkeeper's clearing, pouring out a bucket of water over the overgrown weeds in the courtyard. The murky water flood is a small clump of earth nearby. And until, could it be for some unexplainable reasons your soul momentarily wandered into that anthill? This thought momentarily calms your restless heart. You shake it off and call for your companion. Time to keep moving and press forward, forward toward the mines. Then a damp sensation spreads beneath your feet. Your heart skips a beat. Looking down, a thin trickle of water is forming next to your feet. So this is a horror story, pretty much, or what? Yeah, Hoyo loves a lot of text in every part of their game. That's classic Hoyo for you. Okay, achievements. Give me spring flowers. Guardian of the flowers. Okay. Seven flowers, success reach, total of 888,888 pennies in revenue. Okay, now I need to talk with him one more time, I guess. So are you happy with the story? I'm really stoked. If it weren't for you, it wouldn't have been able to write something like this. Thanks a ton. It's okay, I guess. Looks like I've gotta keep grinding to earn your praise. Maybe we'll reconnect with each other's stories someday, or maybe this really is the only time our paths will cross. We'll meet again. Maybe, but wherever we meet again or not, this memory is real and will stick around. I wrote the story down here and I'm giving it to you as a keepsake. A breeze dragged the paper from Jian's hand. It drifts onto the ground. You bend down to grab it, but when you look up, the guy is just gone. Like he was never there. The novelist who called himself Zizhu is nowhere to be found. Was it all just dream that I had at the Balin Twins? Well, the place is known for being haunted in urban legends, but the paper in your hand is definitely real. Let's go! Last event, boys! But before we start that, I need to make myself something to drink, so BRB. There we go. Okay, even though there's one more event that I in theory should do, I think we switch games now. I want to do the polls. I also have some bonus polls to do, apparently. So yeah, I only have like an hour until my girlfriend is at home, so I think we do the polls first, and then by the end, if I still have time, I could then still switch over to doing more CCC. So for now, last check. Nice. We're now at 71 polls with 70 polls needed till next S rank. So we have some funds for the next patch to hopefully get our girl fast. I mean, it's not looking great right now regarding her Wenjin, but if I win a 50-50, I should have still a few pulls to grab from the event the remaining days. Like still a week to get stuff. The next Deadly Assault should also reset. And of course the stuff we get in the next patch. So I think we're doing good in that regard. But yeah, let's switch over. Let's first hop into my account real quick. By the way, it will not be many polls that I throw in the banner. I don't have that many polls, but we'll see how it goes. Okay? Yep, let me update the stream title real quick. Update that. Let's go here. Honkai Star Rail. Oop. I can't update the site, or well, I could update the site on YouTube. Can I? I can do that, and I have it open here, right? Yep. Damn, dude, I am so prepared. I'm flabbergasted at my skills, dude. Wow. Okay, let's edit both videos, both live streams. Bam, ba-bum. Go more. Maybe you should actually do that before in the future. Go to the streams on the YouTube side and actually do stuff there. Boom, boom, boom. Do the same site for YouTube short site. Vertical stream polls, use viewer polls, POG. No generated code. We don't do gaming. Do Honkai Star Rail. We wanna save that. Wanna turn that on. And just like that, I think I changed everything, right? YouTube stream should be switched over now. Yeah, I do Honkai Star Rail first because, as I said before, I only have 1 hour and I want to do the polls today. I don't want to miss out on doing the polls again and screw it up. Okay, everything is switched. Double check on Twitch side that it's switched. There we go. Okay, I don't have the new region unlocked. I'm not sure where I should pull for her. I think I just go to the Express, right? with the default full stop. Let's go with the default full stop. So we move over here, this table. We look up the whale thingy. Best putting spot in news arena. Yeah, I don't have that. I mean, I was in there for the event where she was, so I kind of saw her there already, but it should be fine. How comes you don't often change the video description? Because I start the live streams through OBS, and OBS just doesn't create the live stream description. OBS actually just sets them up as basic live streams with like nothing in there, which is why there's like no description or whatsoever in there. And for YouTube videos, I try to make a general template that looks good enough. But yeah, it's... Maybe I'll change some stuff around in the future when I get back to making more regular YouTube content. But for now, it's fine, I guess. It's fine. Anyway, we're here, guys, because there's a cool looking girl that I would love to grab. Jansen is here. She looks gorgeous. She's a healer. It works well. She's a cute, fluffy Pegasus pet that she can work with. And we have 56 pulls. If I remember correctly, I am at around 60-ish, 65-ish pity. So I should be there soon. And if we win a 50-50, I will try to go for her light cone. If I lose a 50-50, I have to debate what I'm gonna do, because I have some funds in here. I have some polls prepared. But of course, I said it before, I say it again. I really want to get Cypher. I want to get Cypher plus a light cone. And preferably maybe some dupes. I'm not 100% sure yet. I will figure that out eventually. And if I decide, hey, I don't need her dupes and I want to pull more for Jansen, I can still do that later. But for now, I think we're just going with a base copy of her. If I win, if not, then I guess I just stop there. Or, you know, go for the light cone. And yeah, the name of the Pegasus is Ika. I remember, yeah, thank you. So yeah, let's see how it goes, I guess. Okay, there was no S rank. So yeah, this should be now 70. So I guess the next multi should be it. Pretty likely. No? Huh? Was it 50 pity? Did I misremember correct? Did I don't remember correctly? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. No, 55 it was. Okay, so now we're at 75. So now we're at 75. So the next one should be it. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. 76, 77. It's at least a good last 50-50, I guess. Maybe. Double game? Double? 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 I think I get a double here. Thank God I can at least lose the 50-50 to at least somewhat interesting units. Okay, that's new. That's good, I guess. Not a lot of 4 stars along the way. I don't like that. I don't think Seele is good anymore, but I think Seele might be better than freaking Ice Boy. By the way, I still have this, so yeah, I'm still not sure what I want to do with it. But I feel everything will be better than Yanqing. And heck, As much as like Bile is a character, I feel like getting her is just not worth it anymore. So compared to that, I think Celia is still better, but not just great. Guys, this doesn't look like an early. Okay, that's not a pull. We'll take those. We take those. Someone who can win a 75, 35, 50, 50 is a nightmare for me. I've also gotten spooked on double rate ups before. Yeah, dude, in your position, I would be scared too, but. Oh, shoot. What do I do now? What do I do now? I give her 2 multis, guys. One, 2, 3, go. One, 2, 3, go. Yeah, I don't think she wants to come home. I mean, I still have a few more, but that's like only... Like, how many pulls is that even? Let's just convert it over, why not? Yeah, that's only 60 pulls. Like, if I go for her anymore, I don't guarantee myself Cypher anymore. Yeah, it should be enough to get her, but I want Cypher guaranteed. And I want Cypher plus a light cone, to be honest. So if I go for her now, this would be nowhere near enough to get Cypher, let alone her light cone. Especially if I lose the 50-50. Like, if I win the Cypher 50-50, I could argue, okay, I can still get her. But now, with her lost and potentially like... If I would really need 180 pulls for Cypher, even if she comes with the next multi, I only have 50 pulls, so I would need 130 more. I don't know if I want to do it, I'm gonna be honest. She's gorgeous, don't get me wrong. She's really cute, and she would fit really well in my team, but Cypher would also fit in really well. I mean, there's no way I would lose 50-50s. You remember that I said before that I just lost 4 50-50s in a row in CZC. And that I just won 3 50-50s in a row in Star Rail before, right? So, believing in the 50-50 is not something I do at the moment. I've gotten a unit I had back-to-back on a 112 GSSR. She was one of the only units I had on the set butter, and I got her twice back-to-back. Oof. Cypher is kind of strange at the moment for team spots. I mean, for me, she's a replacement for Topaz in the Fei Zhao team. She can also work with Akaran, from what I heard. So, in 2 cases of I have characters she would fit in, and she's waifu. That's fair, yeah. Okay. Do I know how many pulls I'm deep now? Wait, let me check my YouTube VOD. How many multis did I have left? YouTube. Why would you play Acorn or Fi? You have Herta and Cass. My Fei Zhao still does a lot for me, okay? My Fei Zhao is still really strong for me. Okay, I had 56. I had 26 pulls, so I'm like 30-ish pulls in with the 6 converted in. Like 34, so now I'm 54 in. I give her 2 more multis. I go until soft pity, and we stop before soft pity. If she comes before soft pity, I'll get her. If not, then I just skip for Cypher. My problem is my Herta is not as strong as I want her to be. That's my big problem, why I'm not using her as much as I want. Last chance. Oh! Unless I miscounted, that's a bit early. Not much. Maybe it is actually soft pity. Maybe I'm stupid, but let's see. Okay, I really hope you bring Cypher with you. Or just another? No, Thatch. If it would last with 50-50 with 2 S ranks, that would be like 5 stars. That would have been, of course, the dream scenario, but God, I only have 44 pulls now for Cypher. I don't like that. I mean, we have a few pulls left, so we are like 50 into pity at this point. But yeah, this means easy skip on a Lycon, especially since I don't really think I have much pity. Yeah, I have no pity. Just play. I want to play story and get pulls when I have time for it, but I said before, right now, time is really busy. I mean, Flair at this point, she was guaranteed, so even you can do it if you have enough pulls, but yeah, that's not the point. What team are you using with Herta? I use the Herta together with Herta. A healer. That's nice. Crit rate boost. Can take that. Not too bad. And last but not least, a support, like for example Robin. Something like that. Like my team varies depending on what enemies are weak to and what my other team looks like, so I can't really give you the full rundown. Anyway, any good free-to-play vengeance for her? Lycon, sorry. Too much CCC. Let's push her up real quick so we can get the remaining pulls from her. Free-to-play Lycon is her from is the remembrance from Divergent Universe. So the 5-star one, is that correct? Or like the 4-star one you can get in the no, should be the 5-star one, right? Okay. Herta, Lingsha, Huahua, Tribi. Yeah, that pretty much seems like a team I would use. And now that enemies respawn, it's not a barren wasteland anymore. Nice. Okay, 6 standard bundle pulls. Maybe we can get at least a 4-star here. To get one more pull back, that would be nice. Really, game? Really? Got 6 pulls and no 4-star to get a pullback. Ooh. Okay, just got one before. Okay. Still, pain. Yeah, I'll go there in a second. I just want to real quickly go to space station and get the Wenjin before I forget it. I mean, I was into your account before, so I think it should be good. Guess I can just dump them into here, right? I didn't went in here for a long time. Guess 7 more Thunder Pulse. Let's go. Nine. Okay, literally hard pity for 4-star. Well, at least a good looking one. But just one Lycone, which is enough to get a pull, but not the best. You can also use him in Diamond Universe window. Oh, I didn't know about that. Whoopsie. Yeah, I should eventually buy the Battle Pass again, I guess. And do this event. I also have an Apocalyptic Shadow that resets like this week that I haven't done yet. Which would be nice, I guess. Okay, last thing to do would now be go here. Equip the light cone. Okay, I have materials to max it out real quick. Nice suit. That's what I hope for. Like, I pre-grinded for both Cypher and her already. So the moment I got her, I knew I can just max her out. I'm just curious about how much more I need for, you know, if I can get Cypher now at this point. That's the only worry I have at this point. God, it selects 3-star icons again. Don't want to do that. Want to speed up. Okay, now at least can look for relics. If I have something good for her. Not sure yet, need to look more into her. But yeah, look for relics, look to push her traces, stuff like that. But I can do that off stream for now. Let's hop over to the next account. Let's do it. And for that, I'm gonna be sure and just, you know, disable it, I guess, to not spoil anything. Into a different account. That's the mail. Password is alligator13. Okay, got it. Okay, time to switch to Europe. And there we go. Time to enable it again. Are you ready for the Pokemon Pocket Pack? I'm not ready. Why would I leak? Damn it, did I say it loud? Whoops. My bad. Guess you need to change your password now. But yeah, I think I skipped a new set, not gonna lie. But speaking of, I actually opened Pokemon packs yesterday, got absolutely hard shafted, and today a new pack arrived. So hopefully today I have a bit more luck with that. Yeah, I think you stand already at the right spot for the pulse. Right? You want to stay here for the pulse leak? And if you didn't realize it yet, guys, it's time for Fewer Pulse, aka Leaks Pulse. And he wants something really incredible. That is, you want to upgrade his Herta as much as you can, and for that, he needs her E6. And yeah, we are here to do that, hopefully. I lost the 50-50, so hopefully you can win a league. That would be only fair. It's a 50-50. Come on, I can't lose two 50-50s. That would just not fit with me right. So, please, game, let me win a 50-50. Or just come early. Yeah, double. Double A rank. Not bad. 25 pity, okay. So that's now 45 pity. No early so far. Nope. 65 pity. Okay. That should be the last multi we need. Herta, come home. Please be the Herta, the great Herta. Bless this account with your E6 presence. Okay, okay. Show me the Herta. Show me the Herta game. The Herta. I want to see the Herta. Several gives me a deja vu I don't like. So, no deja vus. Just show me the featured 5-0 that we're pulling for. Show me the Herta. Now. Cut. How late are you? Show. Yes. Ah. Herta. You want your epic grand entrance? I get that. So now it's time for you to appear. Boom! 50-51. Let's go. Doesn't matter. We won. All that matters. Dude, last freaking full. Ah. You lost 150-50 on it. That's a Lycon. That's a 75-25 loss, I think, right? But still. That's a lot of 150-50s then for you, League. Congratulations. With that, you have your E6 now. You want me to activate it? Or you want to do it yourself? Just asking to be sure. Okay. Sweet lure of answer. The Herta's ice press can increase by 20% when the number of enemies target on the field is 3 or more. 2/1. Ultimate damage multiplier increases by 140, 250, 400% respectively. God. Ooh, the artwork is cool. Yeah, where do we test her now? I feel like Pure Fiction would be the best place to test her, right? Where's Tribby? Am I tripping? Or you don't have Tribby? Oh, there she is. I'm tripping, okay. Well, AS or Forgotten Hall. Let's go Apocalyptic Shadow then. Oh, you have an Axa. True, true. Will this be the updated one now? Or is it still like C5, C4 Herta, C whatever, 4, 5 Herta, E5, I mean. All fish are dead in your pocket, awesome. No, not updated, okay. So you don't mind if I reset it, right? You already got the reward, so it shouldn't matter too much. So the Herta, Anaxa, Tribi, and Huahua. And for the first slot, what did you put in there? What cool unit do you have that I want to try out here? I'm really unlucky with the ornaments. My info Tribi is also E1S1. My Tribi is also E1S1, so that checks out. But of course my Herta doesn't have a light code and is E0, not E6. And I also don't have Axi. Or Naxa, whatever you want to call him. I think I want to go with an Aglea team. I feel like that could be fun. Aglea Sunday, I think, is fitting with her. Who else? Remembrance Trailblazer. Oh yeah, good call. You want me to move Fuhu up or and someone else down, or? You do you, okay, wait, haven't you pulled for Janssen? Don't have a right, or am I blind? I'm pretty sure you don't have her, huh? Okay. On this account, okay. I mean, Linksa is also a healer. Yeah, makes sense that you focus on E6 here. Yeah, I try Linksa, why not? Which one to choose for Herta here? Maybe use the rest of the pulls to get her. Maybe. Middle, okay. Time to use the first lineup real quick to see how it goes. And then I want to see the big damage of the second one. Yeah, I know that the passive counts as follow-up attack. I was just not sure if the break thing might be even better or not.
導こう。運命の絡み合う脆弱。揺らぐことなし。
晩鐘いずれすぎ
Can Mimo sprites be frozen, by the way?
開
栄光の加護。
氷になる。寒波が貴様らを葬る。
できるよ
万葉
不可能はない
Bomb.
運命が絡み合う脆弱。極寒の審判。
あなた守り導こう。
開
焦らない
脆弱。
気を晩鐘
Yeah, there was the weakness break finally.
運命が絡み合う
Now BP damage should come out.
あなた守り導こ
開
う。冷静
脆弱。
Not gonna lie, I don't feel like Aglea's damage is that impactful. I mean, it's still good, don't get me wrong, but it's not as high as I expected her to be. But maybe it's just, I don't know, either relics or you need some constellations on her for her to be better.
神の力。
It just feels a bit slow, if that makes sense, right?
性格が全てを。祭壇。
不可能はない
Aglia isn't really good. Okay, okay. Thought back that everyone said she's so good and I felt bad for skipping her. Now I don't feel bad for skipping her. But that's good.
絡み合う開
焦らない
脆弱。
晩鐘いずれすぎ不可能はない
Someone hasn't done a match in theater. Yeah, I haven't done it yet. Oh shoot, month reset is soon, right? Oh shoot, oh shoot. I thought we're in the middle of the month somehow. But no, we're at the end of the month. Oh god. I've seen this a lot of speed cock. If you have correct speed values, it helps a lot in this team. Yeah, that makes sense.
あなた守り導こう。
運命が絡み合う
I still felt like with at least like 2 supports and, you know, Link's not really being a good buffer or like a healer buffer in that regard, but still a decent enough healer that helps break the enemies and do bonus damage. I felt or thought that the damage might be at least good, but if I see the damage she does here, it's not like, wow, I'm shocked on how high her DPS is. Like, look at the little damage that does.
開
Yeah, that speed increase there, for example, the action advancement there from Sunday didn't really do much there. Good thing we're not here for the highest score, we're just here to go through so we can get to the Hertha side. Also is 100% not doing her a big favor here. Feel like not playing full auto might actually improve her. I wanted to try her out, okay? I was curious about Aglea. That's why I tried this side. I just wanted to see how she works. But it's still fine-ish. 3,200 is not as much as you hope for, but it's still fine. Okay, what is the order here? I guess like that? Oh, you start off with the enhanced, okay. Wait, she can freeze the enemies now? Let's finish that one off so we can get her next ulti to be single target. Okay, now I want to focus here so she actually gets the attack buff and the speed boost. That's important. Little bit more damage than Aglea does here. No freezes from an Axa ult. Ah, okay. I was confused because like normally boss enemies you can barely freeze them, so then it makes sense, I guess. Wait, he can double hit? Through the resistance that she has without being weakness broken. Oh god. Hertha's doing fine damage, guys. He's just doing fine damage. Another ulti and basic combo. Never mind. See, full clear, no problems, guy. Yeah, she is doing damage. I can say that much, that she is in fact doing damage. Almost 200 crit damage to 71 crit rate. Almost 4k attack. He said you upgraded their pieces, right? Let me double check. Okay. This is pretty much as good as it can get. Only one bad roll, but like in exchange for that, it still has 4 good rolls, so barely beatable. Yeah, we have 3 out of 4 rolls good, which is yeah. 2 rolls in crit rate. Yeah. Fair. Yeah. I mean, what should I say? Decent artifacts, I would say. Decent damage. Holy shit, dude. Ah! I'm jealous. Got these artifacts, dude. Holy shit. Ah. I guess you're set for a while now, League. I guess you don't struggle any endgame content anytime soon now. Just because I'm curious. You also went... Okay, you only got the Constellation 1, okay. I was like, did you also went all the way here and got her more? But no, okay. Yeah. She good. She does damage. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, League, for letting me play on your account and witness her power. I wanted to do E2 on cast, but no money. I feel, yeah, for me it was also a struggle to get through E2. I bought in at the end and topped up to get it. I can try Forgotten Hall, I'm just not sure if I have enough time for it. We can try it real quick. Now it has your power, take this. What are you doing? I'm confused. Yeah, Cass destroys the first half. I know that. I did the same thing with my Cass. It doesn't matter. The recommended team does not matter, Lee. Come on, dude. We don't care about the recommended team here. We just go through it real quick so to see the Hunter sign. Yeah, the speed in this team is not looking good, but to be real here, I did something similar. I ran Sunday with Caster Reese because I was curious how well he works with her, and I was just disappointed in how bad the team actually works in the end. Little Orchard just got the revive. I mean, the problem for me is the speed just wasn't right set up. With the right speed, they can work 100% better. But for me, the speed was just not set up properly for Sunday to work with Caceres in the right frame. If you know what I mean? Like, Caceres was there, and then right before Caceres' turn was ready again, my Sunday was ready to advance her by literally nothing. But the speed for me on the characters was just not good, set up good.
いずれ風に吹き落とされる
Oh yeah, he's not built. Whoopsie.
天使を授けん
授けます神聖を死を守れ本質は同じ
My speed shouldn't be low. That's the interesting thing. I think I have pretty decent speed. I mean, I can look real quick after this run is done. Hey, I got a new achievement! I got you an achievement! There you go!
あなたを守れ導こ
授けますはっ楽しいですか
う厄介を避けん天使を授けん償いたまえ
神聖を 死を守れ
Sorry, the door ran really quick. Yeah, I can see it lagging in the preview, but it's like not lagging for my game. Like, maybe it's my internet. Why is it looking so laggy? What? Huh? Wait. Why is the preview so laggy? What? Yeah, not sure what I should do right now. I don't think reopening the stream will fix much.
パーツアップグレ
開幕の時
ほらこれが天才
I hope it's a bit better. It doesn't look smooth on my OBS side, but maybe it's a bit better.
開けごま答えは
Yeah, let's see the ult damage here.
思考を広げ
Yeah.
夢中になっちゃうくるりんこんなわけ
Yeah, decent DRE damage. Yeah, it's not smooth. 100% agree. But I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why.
万物を再構築しましょう魂を
Like I have focus on my OBS to run smooth, but it just doesn't run smooth. But my game runs smooth. It's a problem with OBS, and the only thing I could fix it is like restarting the stream. But that's just not worth it.
答えはないんだから
Does this fix it, by the way? Is it now smoother?
夢中になっちゃうくるくる
I think it's a bit better now, right?
開けごま崩れちゃう
Okay. But what's the recording? The recording was still going.
魂を狙い撃つこの神業で万物を再構築しましょう
Didn't you say this exact team for the last one as well? The Hertha, Hua und Anakta?
答え
No?
ないんだから思考を広げて夢中になっちゃえ
God. That damage versus 5 enemies. Oh, dude. That's juicy. Plus attack boost now. Ooh boy.
開けごま崩れちゃえ壊れないよ壊れちゃうこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね思考を広げて
I thought an Axa is good enough support. Plus, who has an attack buff. Okay, what else would the team then be? Oh, small hotter with Tribi, that's true. Yeah, okay, you said that, my bad, you said that. But I don't think I want to do it again anymore. He's a sub DPS, main DPS. I counted as a support because he knows the enemies. Okay, not really support, but like debuffing the enemy. I thought that's his role. Debuffing the enemies, kind of like what Civil Wolf does. Just to know. Okay. Tell me the cast team you recommend. Tell me the cast team real quick. Normally I would put Tribi with Cass. So I'm confused what team you want for her then. Slingshot, Trailblazer, and Robin, Sunday. Robin, okay.
鼻をつくよ明らかに悪意がある眉より伸びよ真守れ
Yeah, I agree. For Sunday, I need manual play.
もう忘れたの頼むよ気を授けます神聖
Oh, 99% instead of the 100 when her turn was ready. Oof. Unlucky.
真守れ朽ち果てて
Don't let Drang die. Whoops. Too late.
不可能はない
Next Dragon, I keep him, okay?
星々の反響汚れを払わん万象いずれ過ぎゆ
Oh, on Sunday teams. Okay. Yeah, on Sunday teams, I know I should not let him die. That's fair.
真守れ授けます大丈夫です神聖を真守れやっ朽ち果ててはっ
Forgot how many energy issues Robin has if she's like not in the follow-up attack team.
焦らない不可能はない神聖を
And bye bye.
強そう誰に助けてもらおうかな
開幕の時
ほらこれが天才西風に乗って出発
Yeah, how many cycles does this health need? I'm curious now. Should be a 0 cycle at this point, right? What? Why does Huahua focus Tribby there? What?
思考を広げて答えはないんだから飛べー開くゴー
And bye bye wave.
中になっちゃう西風に乗って出発
Wait, that attack buffs go to the whole team? I thought it's just the 3 units she heals gets the buff.
しましょう
Oh, man. Guess I played my Huahua wrong then. Whoops.
答えはないんだから行け思考を広げて
And bye wave.
崩れちゃえ開くごま夢中になっちゃえ
How many stacks does she have?
出発
No, she has full stack she buffs, but that should be E1. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't have her E1. Then maybe I played her right.
崩れ
And boop. Oh, that damage, dude. That damage. Oh. Ah, juicy. Juicy damage. I'm gonna give you that. Whew. Congratulations on your 5 bonus starlet shade that I got for you. Just with pure luck, not skill. Pure skill, no luck, of course, I mean. But yeah, congrats, League. I'm glad I could win the 50-50 for you, compared to me. Okay, let me remove Honkai real quick again, so I can log into my account. That's gonna tear eyes enough. 100%, dude, 100%. Like, if that 5 is not the key difference between getting her or not, then I don't know what else. Okay, now I'm just curious. I want to check my Sunday again. My Sunday has 135 speed, and my Castarise has 89. Maybe it's every second turn then. That's the problem. Yeah, E6 Herta is funny. I give you that. She's really funny. But my Sunday is good. My Sunday should be pretty decent. It's just that my other stuff is not that great. But then my Castarise is doing fine, I guess. Like, that's good rolls here. That was like re-rolls good enough for me. That was 3 good rolls. There's only 2. I could re-roll the boots, but for now it was fine. This is like 3 good rolls. And here was like also like 4 good rolls. So like, I think my Castarise is pretty drunk, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's why I wanted her. I wanted Janssen mostly for my Casteries to just make this team even more strong. And compared it to my Herta, wait, did I give her remove some artifacts of her? 36% like she gets 20% on bonus, so that's like 56, but it's still lower than I had in mind of her. Maybe I mixed some stuff around. Like that's a pretty decent piece. That has 3 good rolls. Oh, this is the wrong piece. Yeah, okay. This was more like the thing that I had. With like, okay, 20% on tap, that's like 80% crit rate, that's good, but now she only has like 120% crit rate, which is crit damage, which is like pretty low. I don't think it's worth rerolling this chest with like only 1 good stat. Battle or something like that. I can reroll that better. Boots are 3 rolls in crit rate. Yeah, I grinded a bit recently, but I haven't tested yet. Oof. Yeah, that's also crit damage. But that has at least 2 good stats. Yeah, it's a crit damage. I give you 1 more reroll, that's it. Now I have 67 to 168. I think that's a tick better. I think that's a bit better. How are my rolls here? Yeah, I can't complain. I don't want to replace that. This was like pretty tragic. Yeah, I remember that. If I want more crit rate, I could go with that and try to reroll that. I give it 1 chance. 1 chance. At least more attack. Something. Free to attack now. Whatever. I keep that for now. Is this good? Yeah, okay, so far nothing good then for the head. No speed here. Outgoing healing, but no good substats. Boots are fine, I guess. Nothing with speed, so I have to keep that. Guess I switch over to that and pray for maybe a speed. Nope, but 2 rolls HP. Yeah, I need to grind some more artifacts for her 100%. Like this is so far not good. But that's a goal I can work towards now. That's a goal I can try to work towards too. There, I can't talk. We hard to get Juggernaut, that's the only Kansas part of our kit. Yeah, I can see that happening. Who else did I want to max? Oh yeah, regarding Tribby. Are these stats fine enough? Is this fine enough? I think she just... God. I mean, we have a 6% increase here, so that's at least like 9 speed on top of that. So we at like 163. Are some traces giving speed? There's for a 12 speed to unlock. Okay. For Tribby. No, I have crit rate just. Focusing mostly on HP and crit damage is what I did. I know crit rate is not good, but I didn't have a good crit damage piece yet. So crit rate was like the next best I had, because the only good crit damage piece that I had went to Casteries. Numbers of Lycon was already in 154. Oh, okay. Well, that makes it even harder then. So many things, like no good crit damage piece. It's pain. Yeah, I think crit rate for now is fine. Then HP boots. Again, not too happy because Casteries got the good ones. And you could see if one of them actually gets crit rolls. Just like that. Oh. Yeah, I guess they are better. Slightly. That's my luck with my artifacts recently. You could clearly see it here. Getting the right substat and then just not rolling into it. Pain. Like the only thing I can try left. Nope. Yeah, so I would in theory need to reroll her boots eventually. There's also only like 3 good rolls. I don't think I have anything better. Like everything good that I tried to get was put into Catarese and she just got the leftover pieces. Even here, like, there's like... Speed, yeah, exactly what I want from this set game. Yep, thank you. I mean, there's speed, so I don't like it, but we can at least try. Nope. And for rope, it's just energy region with HP and crit, but again, not good rolls. Just not good rolls. It's like the exact same roll number total, so... Yeah. I had good pieces if they rolled good. That's all I can say here. If they rolled well, I could have had good pieces. Oh well, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I have 6 and 7 here. I could use them, but I wanted to save them for probably Cypher. See if I can get something there. I could also craft some 100%. I chose crit rate and crit damage. I think I did my Castaris, the orb. I think it was the Castaris orb that I actually crafted. So like, I think it was this one here with the pre-rolls and crit rate. Again, it's not account changing, it's about waifu. I want to have a well-built waifu, okay? Or let's say it that way. I will grind some artifacts for both Cypher and Tianjin until Cypher comes out. And depending on how my artifacts look by that point, I can then still decide, okay, I want to grind more for Cypher and use them for someone else. Or I got something else good on other characters and then still use them on Cypher in the end. But for now, I just want to save them until I know / feel good regarding what I want to do, if that makes sense. By the way, I could probably change that towards M2 Castaris. When I said you're using Cypher, you will have to lock her in a team. Fair enough, yeah, fair enough. Hi 80s Miko. Hi. That's my problem. That's like my big problem. I think I just go with the Fei Xiao team because as good as Topaz works, I feel like Cypher will be better. I could make my Archon better, but again, I don't have any alliance in Archon. I feel like she only really works well with Archon if I have the E2 and if I have Foxboy. and I don't have Fox Boy. So I feel like my Aquarin is just kind of left in the dust, so I feel like my only option would be in a Fei Xiao team. Yeah. E2 Fei, E2 Robin, and E2 Caceres are like my big three E2s. Firefly has nothing because I lost. Default, I got her E1, E1 because lucky, nothing. Caceres is the E2, yeah, as I said before. Trippy, I got lucky and got the E1. Celia, I just got it. Oh, Silverwolf was also E2 because Silverwolf was waifu, and she actually was really nice to me, my account, so I don't really complain here. And Danheng I also got like with one multi both, so the only characters I really went for E2 or like constellations actively was Fei Xiao, Robin, Caceres, and Silverwolf. Besides that, I mostly go for light cones. But even then, like, he doesn't have the proper light cone. Herta doesn't have the proper light cone, sadly. She actually has it now. I should actually switch it over. I got that recently from dupes. Not dupes, but like the exchange shop, right? New. New. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for letting me pull on your account and enjoy your E6. I'm glad I could at least bless your account. Bye bye. God, I can't click anymore. Damn it. Oop. And there we go. So that should be an improvement. And depending on who I use, but most of the time I use both, I could even in theory switch between those two. But that's a good Lycone. I'm happy I got that finally. Yeah, her also no Lycone because I lost 50-50. Here no Lycone. Here no Lycone. Here no Lycone. Trippy I got lucky, I guess, but that was already pity. Also no Lycone for my Sparkle. I feel like Sparkle was like the biggest scam I pulled. Not because she's a bad, but I just never used her. She's like not built whatsoever. In that regard, she's kind of bad in my books. Also, I'm sad I don't have Rappa's Lycone because that would actually make Rappa good. But not having Rappa's Lycone just makes Rappa not that great. I try to use it for pure fiction, but it just never feels good. It just never feels good. Yep, poor Sparkle, I agree. But yeah, I'm going AFK for like 1 minute, 2 minutes, and then we see what we're doing next. So BRB. Okay, so I will switch games now again back to CCC, but I will not switch the category for the simple reason that I'm not sure how long I will play CCC. There's still one event left that I would like to finish today, but at the same time I can just do it off stream. It's not like one of the events I want to stream on stream, so you know, let me move. I want to scale it. Wow. Take its peak. What was the size again? Something like that. My OBS is crashing? Not sure if you can still see or hear me, so let me... Oh, it catched itself back up. Okay. I think it didn't crash. I was scared for a second. I was like, did I just break it? But no, it's good. Just want to see if I can... Nope. Yes, this is good now. Still a bit. This. Do you see any black bars below me? How can I see if you can do that? Let me do something real quick. Let me catch coffee. Move that like behind me. Yeah, okay, I'm still a bit too high, so it's only a bit bigger.